ប់ឡើងលវលយើងសំណេះសំណាគ្នាណាបានស្រស់ស្រួលអាហារពេលព្រឹកហើយអស់គ្នាណែគ្រប់គ្នាអស់ណែហើយអស់ណាអូចឹងថាអំពូលពេញខ្លួនណាចឹងអត់អីទេដឹងទៅបានណាផឹងហ្មងណាពេលគាត់ចែកម្លែកសុំតែមួយយ៉ាងណាផ្នែកទាំងទ្វេរបស់យើងនេះមើលគាត់តាមដានគាត់កាយវិការគាត់មិនអីមិនដើម្បីឲ្យយើងចូលទួហើយនឹងស្ដាប់បានគ្រប់អ្វីដែលគាត់បានចែកម្លែកយើងណាសំណូមពរប៉ុណ្ណឹងអត់លើសពីហ្នឹងទេ
One mic, I have one mic. So going to start, you start first.
You start first.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Brothers and sisters and students and teacher and our colleague over there. My name is Jamil Osman. Okay, so I'm the advisor and the director of Regional Cooperation for Triple IT East and Southeast Asia. Okay, objective of this workshop, as I was telling you yesterday, all right, to prepare future leaders for the development of a minority Muslim community in Cambodia. We will focus on education and economy. All right. Actually, are you in the what do you call it group, WhatsApp group or Telegram group? Are you in? Okay. This slide you all can share. All right. Can anybody share my slide with all the students? Okay. So that they don't have to worry about taking notes. This is more on the discussion, right? That's why I will show more pictures rather than writing. Okay, don't worry, you will get the presentation notes. Okay, it will be a lot. Okay, the whole workshop for yesterday and today are focusing on Islamic leadership, artificial intelligence, and integration of knowledge. So, if you want to be a leader in your community, in your country, you must have education. So that's why education is important. Okay, either at school level, or university level, or with masters or PhD. Doesn't matter. Number two, in order to be a leader, what I want to focus here, you must have strong economy. Okay? If you are a leader without money, nobody will respect you. Or not much can be done for the others. So if you are a millionaire, okay, if you have millions of dollars, so you can contribute to your community. Can build school, can help the poor, okay, can can recruit doctors, can build hospital, and many things you can do. I don't expect all of you to be a multi-millionaire in here, but there must be some people, at least 20 to 30% must be multi-millionaire. Is it difficult to become a millionaire? It is difficult. But we show you there are some people at your age. Okay, how old are you? Are you 20? One brother at the age 23 started to become a millionaire. A Malay, a Muslim, who studied bachelor's degree in America, and then he came back, he became a millionaire. All right, I will show you. Okay, right. Right.
Okay, give me some time to translate for them.
Huh? Okay, okay. What you are doing?
អញ្ចឹងមិញហ្នឹងបានស្ដាប់ពីការដែលគាត់ណែនាំខ្លួនយើងដឹងហើយណាអញ្ចឹងឯងអញ្ចឹងការរៀនប្រហែលថ្ងៃនេះគឺតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹង topic ដែលគាត់បង្ហាញហ្នឹងហើយអ្វីដែលគាត់ផ្ដោតសំខាន់គឺទៅលើចំណេះដឹងការអប់រំផ្សារភ្ជាប់ជាមួយនឹងការអភិវឌ្ឍសហគមន៍ដូចជាក្នុងនេះគាត់បង្ហាញពីសហគមន៍ផុសម៉ាឡេផុសមូស្លីមក្រុមតូចមួយនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាធ្វើម៉េចដែលយើងអាចជួយលើកស្ទួយនិងធ្វើឲ្យសហគមន៍មួយនេះបានរីកធំធាត់ឡើងហើយអ្វីដែលសំខាន់គឺយើងផ្ទាល់ម្នាក់បុគ្គលហ្មងនិយាយពីបុគ្គលម្នាក់ហ្មងអត់និយាយអ្នកណាមួយទេជាក្រុមណាទេបុគ្គលម្នាក់ត្រូវអភិវឌ្ឍសមត្ថភាពចំណេះដឹងបទពិសោធន៍របស់ខ្លួនឯងធ្វើម៉េចដើម្បីឲ្យខ្លួនឯងខ្លាំងសិនសេដ្ឋកិច្ចខ្លួនឯងរឹងមាំសិនបើយើងអាចទៅដឹកនាំគេបានបើយើងអត់រឹងមាំផងយើងទៅដឹកនាំណាគេបើអត់លុយផងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងគេតាមយើងគេស្ដាប់យើងបានមិនគ្រាន់តែយើងចេះទេមិនគ្រាន់តែយើងមានសមត្ថភាពទេណាចំណេះដឹងសមត្ថភាពបទពិសោធន៍របស់យើងមិនមែនតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងទេសំខាន់អា power ហ្នឹងអត់តន់គ្រប់ទេមានមួយទៀតគឺលុយអា power នៅក្នុងដៃយើងនេះបជាខ្មោចឲ្យកិនម្សៅក៏បានដែរអញ្ចឹងមែនទេអ្នកមានលុយមួយចំនួនគាត់ថាមានលុយបជាខ្មោចកិនម្សៅក៏បានដែរអញ្ចឹងយើងដូចគ្នាដើម្បីឲ្យយើងអភិវឌ្ឍដើម្បីឲ្យយើងអាចជួយសង្គមមួយបានតើតែយើងខ្លាំងទាំងចំណេះដឹងសមត្ថភាពហើយនឹងមានទាំងហិរញ្ញវត្ថុក្នុងដៃផងដែរ
Don't go to detail. I think they understand. Okay, all right. The objective of this camp, I was telling you, to guide you to prepare yourself to be the future leaders of the Muslim community, the leaders in various sectors of the economy and education. So we need people who are good in education, to be teachers, to be lecturers, okay? We need the people to be in science and technology, okay, to be an engineer, to be computer scientist, to be an AI expert, and in social sciences, to be good in counseling, to be good in the social science, political science, administration, management, business, all right? And then business and economy in halal industry, okay? I live in a hotel where there's not much halal food in the hotel because the Muslim doesn't provide halal food. If the Muslim gives halal food to all the restaurant, I'm sure the Muslim has no problem. So if there are halal food, then you create more tourism, Muslim tourism coming from Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei. They are from rich people who are coming here to see Cambodia. Okay? And to be an entrepreneur in whatever field. And to be a leader who is successful in this world and the hereafter.
Okay, គោលដៅចម្បងនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីនេះទាំងមូលយើងអាចមើលឃើញបានប្រមាណចំណុចខាងក្រោមនៅក្នុងប្រអប់នេះប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលសំខាន់គឺជួយឲ្យយើងគ្រប់គ្នាក្លាយទៅជាអ្នកដឹកនាំនៅក្នុងមូស្លីមណានៅក្នុងក្រុមរបស់យើងដែលជាអ្នកកាន់សាសនាអ៊ីស្លាមហ្នឹងទោះមិនឲ្យយើងអាចកសាងសមត្ថភាពចំណេះជំនាញរបស់យើងឲ្យយើងអាចក្លាយទៅជាអ្នកដឹកនាំបាននៅក្នុងនោះផ្ដោតទៅលើវិស័យជាច្រើននៅក្នុងនេះមានការអប់រំមានវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រហើយនិងបច្ចេកវិទ្យាក៏ដូចជាជំនាញក្នុងសង្គមដែលយើងអាចធ្វើការប្រឹក្សាយោបល់ពិគ្រោះយោបល់អីបាន ក៏ដូចជាសេដ្ឋកិច្ចហើយនិងអាជីវកម្មតើយើងរួមចំណែកអីខ្លះនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងហើយនៅក្នុងដូចជាគាត់បានលើកឡើងមិញគាត់មកដល់ស្រុកខ្មែរយើងគាត់សម្រាប់នៅសន្តាគារគាត់ថាអត់សូវមានសន្តាគារណាប្រវាយហាឡាល់ពូតទេក្នុងនាមយើងជាខ្មែរអ៊ីស្លាមតើយើងអាចរួមចំណែកអីខ្លះដើម្បីផ្គត់ផ្គង់អាហាឡាល់ដល់ខាងសន្តាគារដើម្បីតាក់ទាញភ្ញៀវទេសចរពីបណ្ដាប្រទេសលោកខាងលិចក៏ដូចជាអាស៊ីយើងមកភាគច្រើនដែរដែលកាន់សាសនាមូស្លីមអ៊ីស្លាមដែលគាត់មកគាត់ពិបាករកចំណីអាហារអញ្ចឹងបើយើងអាចផ្គត់ផ្គង់ផ្នែកនឹងមួយសម្រាប់វិស័យទេសចរគឺយើងអាចស្រូបទាញភ្ញៀវទេសចរពីបណ្ដាប្រទេសជុំវិញពិភពលោកបានដោយសារស្រុកខ្មែរយើងអាចផ្គត់ផ្គង់អ្វីដែលជាតម្រូវការសម្រាប់ភ្ញៀវទេសចរទាំងអស់នោះបានហើយមកតង់ទៀតយើងអាចខ្លាយទៅជាសហគ្រិនដែលមានសមត្ថភាពពេញលេញផងដែរក៏ដូចជាអ្វីដែលគាត់លើកឡើងមកឃ្លាចុងក្រោយអ្នកដឹកនាំដែលជោគជ័យនៅក្នុងពិភពលោកពីឥឡូវនេះរហូតដល់ថ្ងៃខាងមុខផងដែរ
How many of you want to be rich in this
អ្នក
world?
ចង់ខ្លាយជាអ្នកមាន
To be rich in this world. How many of you want to be rich in this world and the hereafter, akhirat?
ហើយបន្ត
Yeah. That's what we want. You be rich in this world and be rich in akhirat. I was meeting one medical doctor when I was in the plane. Okay, she said she is a medical doctor working in Cambodia. So I was asking her, why you work in Cambodia? Oh, I like very much Cambodia and they're very nice people and so on. Okay, oh, the salary is not much, is it? Yeah, not much. But I told her, even if it's not much salary you receive in Cambodia, but for the Muslim, with little money in this world, but we expect more money in the hereafter. I told her, oh, like that. So this is what they call rich in this world and the hereafter. But you are poor in this world, poor in the hereafter. What is the point? You cannot help the poor people. You cannot pay Islamic zakat, tax, you call it zakat. You cannot donate to the poor people. So you'll be poor in the akhirat. Maybe you can read Al-Quran, maybe you pray, that's all. Not more than that. No sadaqah. So this is what's important.
អ្វីដែលគាត់លើកឡើងមិញគាត់បានជួបដុកទ័រម្នាក់ពេលជាយន្តហោះមួយគ្នាក៏សួរហេតុអីបានធ្វើការជាពេទ្យនៅស្រុកខ្មែរស្ដាប់បានមិញថាម៉េចគាត់ឆ្លើយថាម៉េច
So okay. Everybody.
Wait a bit.
When I was small. Okay, yeah.
Wait a bit. I'm discussing with them with your exam.
In English. They say they understand English.
Okay. Move.
Let them speak English. All right? Yes, sister. What you want to say? What do you want to say?
The lecturer, he asking that what you provided is a hall, and I said that you provided is a hall, that you made a doctor on their bed, and you asking her where she working, and she said that she work in Cambodia, and you ask her why you work here, so she said that because people in Cambodia are nice, and yeah, that's it.
You see? She can get more money working in America, in Australia. Okay, she want to go out of Malaysia. She can work anywhere. But why did she come to Cambodia? See? She said, oh, because of nice people. So this is a thing that be nice to the people, then that is also sadaqah. Okay, I was talking to her all the way, and yesterday I was eating with her also in Hotel Malaya. She's a medical doctor. Okay. When I was small, this is my picture taken in 1955. Okay, that's my picture. That's my house behind. Okay, this is my house. I came from a very poor family. You don't see any more of this kind of house in Cambodia. All of you are better than me. Okay, so when I was born on the March 1950, I went to a Malay school because there are three kinds of school, whether you go to English school, Malay school, or Arabic school, or religious school. But I go to Malay school in the morning, to religious school in the afternoon. So my mother want to send me to Makkah. After completing my religious school, I will go to Makkah and come back, become an ustaz. That was my mother's dream. Okay? And that was before Malaysia gained independence. We were still under British. All the country is being ruled by the British. Okay? And but finally, after proper guidance from my brother, from the government, giving me the chance, so I managed to become the leader in education for the Ummah. So I was the rector of UNISHAM, this one Islamic University in Kedah, Malaysia. I was the deputy rector of IIUM, IIUM, International Islamic University, Malaysia. And I was the dean of admission. All these are related to education. So this is, I'm not rich like the millionaire in Malaysia, but I contributed toward education. So you are rich in education. Okay. Why do we need to prepare future leaders in your country? Why? Kenapa? Why we need to prepare leaders in your country? Because Cambodia is a developing country, like Malaysia. Okay? The country is not rich yet. You can see the high-rise building in Cambodia, but doesn't owned by the minority group, by the people. I came to Cambodia in 1990. How many years ago? 1990. That was 36 years ago. I came here to look for the student, to bring them back to study in Malaysia, give them money. I went to Vietnam, to Chau Doc. I was detained by the police in Chau Doc for giving the talk like this in the mosque. So I was in Vietnam. The students that I brought 30 years ago, they are now millionaires. Millionaires in Vietnam. They have 10-story building, and she is now buying a house in America and bring all the children to study in America. She's a rich woman. At that time, when she came to Malaysia, she cannot speak English, she cannot speak Arabic, she cannot speak Malay, a little bit of Malay, but she can speak only the Cham language and the Vietnamese language. Now, all the children are speaking English like an American. Okay. So that was an education, important of education. She just got a BA in political science. Okay. All right. For you to prepare the leaders, to develop the Muslim to become the most successful citizen, not only to become citizen of Cambodia, most successful citizen. Okay? Not just a citizen who just go to work, come back, getting salary of 1,000 USD, 2,000 USD, that's enough. That's not enough. If you get 2,000 USD, not enough to help the community. Not enough to help your parents. Not enough to help your brothers and sisters. Okay? It's not enough. All right. So that the Muslim in Cambodia will be respected for their achievement in discipline. If you are successful, everybody respect, of course. Doesn't matter whether you're Muslim or not. Mr. Venera is successful lecturer. People respect him. When he walk, the student, oh, Mr. That's what respect is. And education, economy, science, technology is important. And who are the future leaders? You are? You are,
I.
we are all the future leaders. 23 now, 21, next 20 years, you'll be 40. Many people 40 become the minister, prime minister. Hun Sen become the prime minister at what age? 34. 34. Hun Sen become the prime minister at age 34. Hun Sen Farid become the president of the university. I knew him when he was at 20 plus. Now he is 30 plus. Hun Sen Farid, very young, become the president of a university. So this is the kind of people that we want. So not everybody to own a university to become the president of the university, but in different way. All right. So Benara, want to translate?
Yeah.
Not too long because they understand just the
Okay.
gist.
Yeah. អញ្ចឹងអ្វីដែលគាត់ចែកម្លែកមកនេះគឺតកតងទៅនឹងការអភិវឌ្ឍខ្លួនណាជាការអភិវឌ្ឍខ្លួនដើម្បីឲ្យយើងខ្លាយទៅជា leader ម្នាក់អញ្ចឹងគាត់និយាយពីប្រវត្តិរបស់គាត់ច្រើនគាត់ជា leader ម្នាក់ហើយចេញពីគ្រួសារដែរមិនធូរធារទេខ្ញុំមិននិយាយក្រីក្រហើយហ្នឹងវាដូចជាធ្ងន់ពេកមិនធូរធារទេតែគាត់អាចអភិវឌ្ឍខ្លួនគាត់ខ្លាយទៅជាបុគ្គលជោគជ័យម្នាក់ដែលនាំមនុស្សជាច្រើនអ្នកឲ្យជោគជ័យដែរចឹងសំណួរសួរយើងវិញដែលយើងអង្គុយក្នុងបន្ទប់នេះយើងអាចធ្វើអញ្ចឹងបានដែរអត់ចឹងវាជាអ្វីដែលជាគន្លឹះចាក់សោបេះដូងខ្លួនយើងបង្កើតមហិច្ឆតាខ្លួនឯងដើម្បីឲ្យខ្លួនឯងអាចទៅដល់ចំណុចណាមួយបានពីព្រោះมันអាចឲ្យគេរុញយើងបានទេបើយើងអត់មានចំណុចពីក្នុងខ្លួនរបស់យើងថាយើងចង់ធ្វើអីហើយការចាប់ផ្ដើមជា leader ហ្នឹងមិនមែនបន្ទប់ខ្ញុំអត់ជឿថាទាំងអស់ក្នុងបន្ទប់គ្នាទេគ្រប់គ្នាក្នុងបន្ទប់ហ្នឹងជា leader ទេ you choose to be leader យើងជ្រើសរើសខ្លួនឯងសម្រាប់ខ្លាយជា leader ក្នុងបន្ទប់នេះខ្ញុំវាយយ៉ាងច្រើន 2-3 អ្នក leader ខ្ញុំវាយច្រើន 2-3 អ្នក leader ក្រៅពីហ្នឹង follower អញ្ចឹងយើងសួរខ្លួនឯងថាខ្ញុំជ្រើសរើសជាអ្នកដឹកនាំអត់បើយើងជ្រើសរើសខ្លួនឯងខ្លាយជាអ្នកដឹកនាំយើងនឹងរៀបចំផ្លូវដែលយើងដើរត្រូវមួយជំហានម្ដងទៅមិនមែនឈានមួយជំហានដល់ហ្នឹងទេដូចគាត់ចឹងអភិវឌ្ឍខ្លួនប្រហែលឆ្នាំគាត់លើកពីសម្ដេចហ៊ុនសែនចឹងអភិវឌ្ឍខ្លួនប្រហែលឆ្នាំងើបមកប្រហែលឆ្នាំដើម្បីខ្លាយទៅជានាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីអ្នកខ្លះទៅរៀបចំខ្លួនប្រហែលឆ្នាំនឹងខ្លាយដើម្បីខ្លាយទៅជានាយកសាលាជាការរៀបចំជាការត្រៀមខ្លួនដើម្បីខ្លាយទៅជានរណាម្នាក់ដែលយើងខ្លួនឯងចង់
Okay, I hope you get the gist of the. We look at your country, Cambodia. I know Cambodia a long time ago. I got a friend in 1975. We teach together. A Muslim friend who came to Malaysia, who became the refugee in Malaysia. He ran away in Thailand and going down to Malaysia, become a refugee, and finally we work in the same institution. Okay, that was Cambodia in 1975, when the country was totally destroyed. I don't want you to remember all this kind of thing, you know. And what happened in 2025? The country has become developed, and these are the young leaders that I mentioned. The young leaders, and the young leaders, that means the country has been destroyed 45 years ago. Okay? That means if you were born at that time, you are already 45 now, you can see. And the young Muslim, non-Muslim leaders have become the agents of the change of the country. That's why Hun Sen used to tell the Muslim community, okay, when I attended one mosque, opening of the mosque. He said, we are all equal. The country was destroyed. The church was burned. The temple was burned. The mosque was burned. Everybody become poor at that time. So when the country get independent means a proper government to run the country, you know, we must start all over again. Okay, we are equal. You are Muslim, you are Buddhist, you are Christian, you are whatever religions you are. In Cambodia, we are the same. That's what Hun Sen used to say to the Muslim community in a village. Okay. So, young leaders, because I have a lot of slides to finish. So the history in Cambodia, 1970-75, I'm sure all of you have read the history. Okay? And you learn from what your parents suffer, your grandparents. You know, it's about 45 years ago. 45 or 55 years ago. This is what the regime enforced immediate ruralization. They destroy the city, all become rural, no urban. They forced labor in killing field, systematic torture. You have seen in the museum how the communist regimes torture the people, and execution of intellectual. They kill all those who have knowledge, doctors, engineers, until no more engineers, no more doctors in the country. Professional, monk, and ethnic minorities, including the monk. Okay? Okay. This is what happening. They become refugees. They are running away in the city. You can see all this. Next slide, please. Back. Going back. Okay, hold on. The people had to leave the country as a refugee, work as a laborer, beggars in the foreign country. You are not beggars. Okay? Your parents are not beggars. But those who were affected by the war, when they go to foreign countries, they go to Thailand, they go to Malaysia, they go to any country that can accept them. Some of them, they went through the boats and they killed themselves in the boat. If they want to accept us, we make the boat sink, we will die in the sea. So this is what's happening. And then finally, this is what next one. Oh, this is the country has been destroyed. Now, what Phnom Penh is now. Okay? You cannot believe it. Okay? There is education at that time. There is now the education now. You are enjoying what your father, your grandfather was fighting before. Okay, next slide. This after 45 years, you can see Phnom Penh is just like any big cities in other foreign countries. Last time you can see Bangkok, you can see Singapore, you can see Jakarta, you can see Melbourne in Australia. Okay, now people from Australia come to Cambodia. A lot of tourists coming to Cambodia. Okay, next. So it took 45 years to build the nation. 45 years. Okay. Next. This is how does it take to rebuild the nation economy, education, infrastructure? New leadership took over to rebuild the nation from zero. From zero. Hun Sen became the first prime minister, 1985, at the age of 33. Our brother was saying that 31. This I don't know. He's 2 years younger than me. I'm 76. He is 74 now. Okay, next. This who is Hun Sen? I don't have to tell you who is Hun Sen. Okay, but you should admire him as a leader. All right. This is the kind of people. We need the Muslim in the minority Muslim to assist. Next. So we have our brothers, Muslim brothers here. Osman Hassan, who is now the senior minister in the cabinet. Hun Sen bring the Muslim to be in cabinet and put him as a senior minister. And Sister Mara, Secretary of State, many others, not only her, many others. So that's what a leader, Hun Sen, fulfill what as what he said. We build the nation together. Okay? All right. Next. So, you know Osman Hassan. I don't have to tell who is Osman Hassan. Well, he was awarded honorary doctorate from University of Fatani, Thailand, and got many awards from other countries. Malaysia, in Indonesia. I went to Indonesia, they awarded honorary doctorate. Because he has done something for the people of the Muslim people of Cambodia. Okay? He is in the government, but he was helping the Muslim people. Next. This is Osman. Next. Osman Hassan is very young, younger than me. Education. Why education important for development? Okay, now we talk about education. Next. Here we have Farid Hossain, who built a university, CUMT. Cambodia is among the leading country for the Muslim. You go to Sri Lanka, no university, bigger number of Muslim. You go to Philippines, bigger number of Muslims in the south, millions of people. No university for the Muslim. No university for the Muslim. Cambodia has less than 1 million Muslim, but you have a university. Are you proud of your country? Yes. Sorry? Yeah, that's right. That means that the government doesn't discriminate. In India, you want to open up university? No. The Hindu would say, no. No Muslim university. In Cambodia, as what Hossain was saying, we are all the same. You want to have a university? You have qualified people? Okay, open a university. This is the kind of leader that we need. Okay? Even and when you become the deputy prime minister of Cambodia later on, you may become. Like in New York, we have a young Muslim becoming the what do you call mayor. The mayor of New York, is it? The mayor of New York. Okay. Sorry? Yeah.
And also in the government, as you mentioned in a moment, and also based on this, I think all of you know already that there are now even more Muslim people are in the National Assembly and also in the Senate. Yeah, members of that, and in the government office, like in the ministry levels, they are from Secretary of State to Under Secretary of States. Yeah, almost all ministry have Muslim representative, and also in the local government, like in the province, from the province to the districts, they are also, yeah, almost all of them, they are representative. For example, like the deputy governor of the province, deputy governor of the district, and something like that. Yeah. So, yeah.
The government of Cambodia give opportunity, equal opportunity, Muslim, non-Muslim. Not much. I don't know. Not much. No. Not. I cannot say no discrimination at all. But there are in the heart a little bit here and there. Okay. But this is the man that I was mentioning. Who long time he was my friend. You know, when Dr. Farid was young, I was young. We were a friend. Okay. Okay, now can you move? Sorry, wait, hold on. You see at that time, education, when Cambodia was poor, okay, this now the situation in Cambodia, you can find school like this. Okay, before that you cannot imagine you are going to have a school like this. You cannot imagine you are going to have a university. Okay, this is the man that was saying. We want to develop the people like Mr. Farid Hussein, not because he's my friends. We need to have more people like him. Okay, more professors, maybe in the different field. Next slide. The first Muslim university in Cambodia, established by a young leader and his friend at the age of 30 plus. The president and the founder of the university. I'm proud of it. So he appointed me as an advisor. Now I'm wearing the CUMT badge. You see? I'm equally proud like you. If anybody from CUMT here? Oh, you see the CUMT badge. All right, next slide. In Thailand, this young man first established a madrasa, finally a college, and then finally a university. And Thailand has a bigger number of Muslims, at least 5 million people in Thailand. But they were being discriminated at the north and the south. They fight Muslim and non-Muslim over there. But we don't want to have like this in Cambodia. You live peacefully. All right? Okay, next. You have Indonesia has almost 300 million Muslims. They don't have an integrated base university. So this is one man. He got a PhD, and he went back to establish at the age of 30. He established a university, Tazkiyah University in Bogor. Anybody know Bogor? Jakarta? You know Jakarta? You do not know Jakarta? It's one of the biggest city in Asia. Jakarta. Okay, next. In China, this is he got 2 PhD in Sharia, PhD in Islamic civilization, and postgraduate Islamic finance. And he went back to China to establish Institute of Law, Economic and Finance at Northwest University and Politics. It's not easy to establish even a faculty in China. No, they won't. But because of him, they opened up a university of this because he got all the qualification. That's why it's very important. Next, Demara. So tourism is another aspect. How Islamic tourism can help the development of the Muslim community. Halal tourism can promote Muslim tourists to visit Cambodia. Halal industry, halal food, Muslim dress, and so on. You are wearing hijab. Who make your hijab? From where do you get your hijab? From the shop. The shop get from where? They imported. Okay, not made in Cambodia. So we want the Muslim in Cambodia to come up with your own hijab. I will tell you, there's one sister who became a millionaire by selling hijab. 50 million ringgit, which is about 10 million ringgit a year. 50 million, 10 Nilofa. Safari knows because she's a pretty lady. Safari would know. Okay, next. Tourism. So you take one aspect, one area. You must have education in tourism. You must know how to cook. Okay? Without the knowledge of the hospitality and tourism, how can you become the leader in tourism industry? You cannot. Okay, next. And then here, Safari knows he was one of the organizers. People come to Cambodia because Cambodia is beautiful, actually. They come to Phnom Penh alone, they will enjoy it for the whole week. You know? This is what Islam, they have mosques everywhere, okay? And you can go to the Okay, next. This I will tell you one of my friends in Turkey. Okay? He is a very rich man, Muslim brother, young Muslim brother in Turkey. This is my friend. Ustaz Faris knows. He came to my university. He want to build a mosque. That's that rich. Okay? This is my friend who studied together with me from 1969. I was studying with him. He's a Muslim brother, Malay brother. So what they did, this is the story. Okay? A beautiful story about him. They do a lot of business in Turkey. This Muhammad Fadil do a lot of business in Turkey. The business going up, down, up, down, up, down. And then finally he doesn't know what to do. He has the money. So he said to his mother, Mom, let's go around Turkey in this summer. To take his mother to go around Turkey. He's a Turkish, not a Malaysian. Okay? To go around Turkey. And they reached one hotel. If I'm not wrong, this is the hotel. They reached one hotel. It used to be center for casino. Center for casino. So the mother said, no, I want to go to swim in the sea. No, you cannot go to the sea. A lot of naked people over there. How about in swimming pool? Swimming pool also many naked people. So I stay in the room. So why you bring me for holiday? The mother was asking. Mama, when we are rich, we will buy this hotel. He told his mother. He has that intention. He told his mother, when we are rich, we will buy this hotel. Oh, you want to buy this hotel? Because the mother knows he make a lot of business down, up and down, up and down. He was the importer for Malaysian car and so on. So finally they went back to Istanbul. So the mother kept on asking him, Fadil, when are you going to buy the hotel? That's his mother. The mother take it very seriously. When are you going to buy the hotel? So wait, Mom, until we get some money, we buy. He doesn't want to take the money from the bank because interest, riba in the bank. He doesn't want to take the money from the bank. So he will go to all his friends. Dr. Farid will give 10 million USD. Your name, brother? Huh? Susah mau cakap. Pang, he gives 10 million US dollar. Benara will give 20 million because he's really very rich. He gives 20 million. All his friends give him millions. Finally, they managed to buy that hotel. They make hotel to be the first Islamic hotel in Turkey. So this hotel became the first Islamic hotel in Turkey. How did they convert the Islamic hotel? They partitioned the sea into two. This side only for women, this side only for men. When the woman is swimming, the man cannot see. When the man is swimming, the woman cannot see. The sea, they partitioned very high. I used to stay in that hotel for 5 days. He offered to me, Jamil, come and stay. What else? The casino converted to a mosque. And every day, every night, there will be Islamic talk in the mosque. And they have a mini stadium. That mini stadium used to be a belly dancer. You know, in Turkey, you have seen the movie, the Turkish movie, a belly dancer or half naked. They convert to children's stadium. They have the nasheed, they have the magic show, their presentation. Everything becomes Islamic. The way that they eat also Islamic. You go to the hotel, you can have breakfast only once, right? Right or not? You go to the hotel, how many times you can have your breakfast? They give you only one coupon, one time. At 10 o'clock, you want to go and eat in the hotel, will they allow you to eat? No, only once. So you take as much possible, put on the table, and you will leave some of the food. Pembaziran. Wastage, haram. So, wastage is haram. So what they did, you can have your breakfast as many times from 6 a.m. in the morning until lunchtime. You can have your lunch from 12 o'clock until dinner. You can have your dinner until supper. So that's Islamic, is it? Yes. So the hotel, Brother Venera, the hotel is fully booked for 5 years. If you want to go to that hotel, you have to book 5 years in advance and pay. Not book only, book and pay.
ហ៊ានកក់លុយមុនណាបងលុយមុនពេញហើយកក់5ឆ្នាំមិនបានទៅគេហ៊ានទេធ្វើអាហ្នឹងឯងបថយហ៎បថយ
So now the swimming pool, the beach has been partitioned to two. They created 3 swimming pools, one for women, one for men, one for children. Is that Islamic? Then they open up another one. This one. 1,800 rooms. How many hotels like this in Turkey, in Cambodia? Very big hotel. The secret success, number one, mother. To fulfill mother's wish, because you are going to be mothers. Number two, to avoid the haram product, taking loan from the bank, and then to avoid the wastage in the hotel. Then all the factors that have been contributed, Islamic and dream for a mother. Okay, next. This is his new hotel. This is him. This is the Prime Minister of Malaysia. This is one Malaysian. So standard halal Islamic. This was the conference was organized in Kuala Lumpur. Next. Okay. Okay, I stop for a while. Some of you are sleeping there. Okay, Benara, I give you 5 minutes. Don't translate to my, I have many more slides.
Okay. Okay, chẳng mạnh dương mưa khơi slide giờ này. Excuse me. Hello. Okay, good. Lúc một cái tranh lúc một sân ổn, tranh lúc một lại sân đấy. Tranh lúc một lại sân là máu kiêng chẳng admin đáp ban ấy để đi nào ban ấy để. Quạt mình nhấn đặt tổ đẹp tham bạch quạt thì. Và nay vì thi riêng bọc nhôm là bởi khiêm trẻ. Không vẽ sẽ khá là na cái đó tăng vì khiêm nơi riêng. Thật nạ, chỉ lấy cái khiêm chi diêm châu vẽ là cái miền bờ riêng này. Lấy nhầm tốt, nhầm quạt, nhầm snap, nhầm quạt, nhầm snap, nhầm quạt. Nhưng mà đăng tha nè dây mục nhôm đang chuột chơi nhưng mà khoa này. Nhưng khoa tha ta cũng nịch để quạt vô mà lướt vô mà chạy mình lấy khiêm đó nghe. Ê, để khiêm vô máu. Ta prai luôn khiêm bàn. Cốt đáy của khiêm châu vẽ sẽ khá là tổng khiêm ớt khoa là quạt lướt thập hình lo mình lo khiêm ớt khẻ. Và nè không mà prắc nè. Nâng miên chỉ nói mùi để nhầm riêng bị quạt bàn. Để chia chùm nói cùn lướt để khiêm ách vô mà tai luôn khiêm bà xa chiêng. Mà sao mình mặn tích. Nhưng mình kháng này. Và nè cũng nứt khác tai bàn trơn mình đền. Nhưng khiêm tay để quạt dễ vậy thế. Khiêm quạt. Chắp mà chỉ nói nâng bán nhầm vô với mà nó vọt xạ là bóng. Vì pro khmiên ca nó vọt khmiên ca xạ là bóng dương ọt đăng thả nâng dương vô pra chuộc chơi. Xạ là bóng chuộc chơi ok. Mình chuộc chơi. Fine. Anh miễn bánh hay thằng à. Bố hát ấy. Chỉ vớt bao dương kình chẳng. Chẳng ui thì họ là quạt lượng làm một mảnh trở này. Và mai nè. Không có tốt nè. Chia này sợt ban an và vọt. Tại sao Campuchia dương. Si dùm rời. Cái đứa có giá tranh có hát á. Quạt bỏ tới hết nè. Cái có đôi chỉ mơ bánh slide quạt bà hành pi khmai dương trở này. Tăng vì rương tu tư là hô tại đó xã cung Islam ở Campuchia dương có con dương đang trở này tích dương tranh quạt này. Bà dương trang khai thì trên này đất nòm đã miên bởi sự phép chốt chảy và vọt ở xa cư chỉ khi và vọt ở xa cư chỉ cần lực để ai ao dương đắng tha thời thưa ấy thời bà to ấy tới mục tiện ចឹងចំណេះដឹងខាងប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រចំណេះដឹងដែលត្រូវការសម្រាប់កសាងសមត្ថភាពខ្លួនយើងតែអ្វីដែលគាត់លើកឡើងបន្តទៀតក្តីសុបិនត្រូវមានក្តីសុបិនមានគោលដៅខ្លួនឯងបានអាចទៅរួចដោយគាត់លើកពីអ្នកជំនួញទួគីម្នាក់អញ្ចឹងនាំម៉ែមកសហាគារប្រាប់ម៉ែថាម៉ែតែថ្ងៃមុខបើមានលុយទិញសហាគារមួយហ្នឹងគ្រាន់តែគិតឃើញប៉ុណ្្នឹងហើយបោះចោលមែនឈប់មែនអត់ទេគាត់បន្តការធ្វើបន្តក្តីសម័យរបស់គាត់ឲ្យខ្លាយទៅជាការពិតសម្រាប់បំពេញក្តីសុបិនផងម្ដាយគាត់ដែរព្រោះម្ដាយគាត់ជួយរុញគាត់ជួយសួរគាត់មិនហ៎កូនទិញពេលណាអីពេលណាអញ្ចឹងគាត់នៅពេលដែលគាត់ទិញបានគាត់រៀបចំឲ្យខ្លាយទៅជាសន្តាគារទី1សម្រាប់សហគមន៍មូស្លីមទៅប្រើប្រាស់មានតែប្រើប្រាស់ទៅសេវាកម្មនៅក្នុងគាត់រៀបចំផ្លាស់ប្ដូរទាំងអស់ទាំងពីកន្លែងមួយទឹកតាំងពីឆ្នេរសមុទ្រដែលត្រូវភ្ញៀវចូលមកហើយអ្វីដែលពិសេសខ្ញុំឆ្ងល់អ្វីដែលពិសេសហេតុអីបានភ្ញៀវទេសចរហ៊ានកក់លុយ5ឆ្នាំមុនបង់លុយពេញដើម្បីទៅលេងសហាគារនឹងខ្ញុំពុំមកឆ្ងល់ខីមួយហ្នឹងទៅគេធ្វើមិនបានកក់លុយ5ឆ្នាំមុនណាហើយបង់លុយពេញទៀតដល់បង់លុយពេញឆ្នាំហ្នឹងមកដល់5ឆ្នាំក្រោយលុយហ្នឹងថ្លៃខ្ញុំសុខចិត្តបង់5ឆ្នាំក្រោយអ្នកលុយថោកបង់ពី5ឆ្នាំមុនហ្នឹងថ្លៃលុយហ្នឹងមកដល់5ឆ្នាំអតិផរណា10%ក្នុងមួយឆ្នាំលុយអញ្ចឹង50%តម្លៃលុយដែលយើងបង់ពីមុនណាអាចកើនមកដល់ឥឡូវហ្នឹងតែតម្លៃរបស់វាចឹងខ្ញុំគិតថាចំខ្លាំងមែនទែនគំនិតរបស់អ្នករស់ស៊ីមួយនេះឲ្យភ្ញៀវទេសចរទៅបង់លុយ5ឆ្នាំមុនកក់ដើម្បីមានកន្លែងគេហើយមិនមែនកន្លែងតិចណាគាត់អាសាគារចុងក្រោយ1800បន្ទប់មិនធម្មតាពេញទាំងអស់ជុំមកកក់ហ្នឹង1800បន្ទប់បើគុណលុយមើលវល់លានដុល្លារបាត់ហើយហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងគាត់ចាំបាច់ទៅយកលុយពីណាមកទៀតបាច់ចាំខ្ចីលុយពីណាទេលុយអតិជនដែលកក់ហ្នឹងគាត់យកប្រើអីក៏បានដែរ invest លើវិស័យអីក៏បានដែរចង់រៀបចំក្រុមហ៊ុនមួយថ្មីបានភ្លាមលុយហ្នឹងរាប់លានបាត់ហើយហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងសំណួរសួរថាមកព្រឹកហ្នឹងពេលដែលគាត់ចែកម្លែកមិញហ្នឹងស្អីដែលជាគន្លឹះដែលយើងយកទៅប្រើបានសម្រាប់ខ្លួនយើងខ្ញុំឃើញ model មួយបើមាន business កក់មុនមកបើចង់មកកន្លែងខ្ញុំអញ្ចឹងធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យគេកក់បានរៀបចំខ្លួនខ្ញុំឲ្យជាតម្រូវការរបស់អ្នកទៅគេហ៊ានបង់លុយមកមុនទេអញ្ចឹងសន្តាគារមួយនេះបានរៀបចំខ្លួនឲ្យត្រឹមត្រូវคล้ายទៅជាតម្រូវការរបស់អ្នកហ៊ានចាយលុយអញ្ចឹងស្រុកខ្មែរយើងដូចគ្នាបើសហគមន៍ខ្មែរអ៊ីស្លាមរបស់យើងនេះបង្កើតសន្តាគារមួយដែលមានលំហបែបហ្នឹងតាក់ទាញភ្ញៀវទេសចរដែលគាត់ជាមូស្លីមមកកន្លែងមកប្រទេសយើងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងសេដ្ឋកិច្ចប្រទេសយើងជួយមកតាំងទៀតទេសេដ្ឋកិច្ចរបស់សហគមន៍មូស្លីមឡើងមកតាំងទៀតទេរីកចម្រើនជារួមអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលស្ដាប់បានអ្វីដែលយើងយកទៅមិនមែនចាប់ផ្ដើមធំទេគាត់ធ្វើពីទូអញ្ចឹងយើងពីទូទៅដូចគ្នាហើយកុំខ្វល់ថាថ្ងៃនេះយើងជានរណាមិនខ្វល់ទេថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំជានរណាមិនសំខាន់អ្វីដែលខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើ5ឆ្នាំ10ឆ្នាំទៅមុខអាចកើតពិតប្រាកដមកអញ្ចឹងអត់ណាជារួមអញ្ចឹងកុំឲ្យពេលវេលាខាតចោលឬក៏ចំណាយចោលអត់ប្រយោជន៍មកចូលរួមក្នុងវគ្គហ្នឹងស្ដាប់គាត់បានមិនបានកត់សិនកន្លែងណាដែលឆ្ងល់បង្កើតជាសំណួរសួរគាត់នឹងបកស្រាយជូនកុំឲ្យយើងចំណាយពេលចោលដល់អត់ន័យអញ្ចឹងពេលវេលាដូចវាគ្មិនម្សិលមិញគាត់លើកឡើងថាសម្រាប់មូស្លីមពេលវេលាគឺសំខាន់ណាស់អញ្ចឹងត្រូវចំណាយពេលវេលានឹងឲ្យមានប្រយោជន៍សម្រាប់ខ្លួនឯងយកទៅអភិវឌ្ឍខ្លួនឯងហើយនឹងគ្រួសារយើងសហគមន៍យើងអរគុណ
All right. Now we go to just not tourism. Now we go to economy and business. Muslims must involve in business and become among the richest men and women in the country. Okay? How many of you dream to become rich women and rich men? Rich man. You don't dream to be. You don't want to be rich, our brothers there. Some more? Any more? Berapa orang yang berangan-angan nak jadi orang kaya di dunia? I'm not forcing you to become rich. Okay, saya tidak paksa menjadi kaya. Tapi you have to become a rich man and woman. If you want to get rich in the hereafter. Okay? You want to be rich in the hereafter, you have to be rich in this world. The rich Muslim can create employment. His Excellency Dr. Farid created employment. Many people work in the university, become lecturers, become all kind of people for job. And can contribute to education, can contribute to pay zakat. To 2.5% of your asset have to pay for zakat to help the poor. You can make wakaf fund, okay, to build the school with, and for the development of the ummah. Anything that will help to develop the ummah. All right, next, please. Okay, who are the top richest men among the Muslim in Cambodia? Number one, Kit Ming. They are not Muslim. They are all non-Muslim. Maybe, I don't know, they are Chinese or they are Cambodian. Some are Chinese, some are Cambodian, but they are not Muslim. How many of them are Muslim? 0. Nobody yet the richest man. Next slide. Professional Muslim. How many Muslim doctors you know in Cambodia? You don't know. Maybe there is no doctor. How many Muslim engineer that you know? Nobody raised hand. How many Muslim scientists? No Muslim scientists. How many Muslim computer scientists? No. Only one. Okay. How many Muslim agriculturists? Expert in agriculture. Not become a farmer. You know? No. How many architects? No. So, we have a long way to go. Okay? The Muslims have a long way to go. We need a university, we need money to send our students to overseas. If there is no medical faculty at CUMT, you have to go to Thailand, you have to go to Malaysia, you have to go to Indonesia, anywhere that you can do to become a medical doctor. To go there, you need money. And if the people, students were very bright, but no money, if our brother, sister is very rich, she can support. That's why I told you that be rich is important. Okay? Next. Okay, this guy, this lady, the first female Cambodian to be an aircraft engineer. At the age of 20, she became engineer, aircraft engineer. Who's relative? Your relative? No. Okay, next. The community has achieved political representation. The Cham Muslim holding position as senators, deputy secretaries of state, and all this kind. So at least there are some in government. Next. I give you example in Malaysia. All right. In 1957, this is situation in Malaysia. This is the young boy who was born in 1950. This was a young boy who was born in 1950. The family. This is in the city. You know, this is the school when the British ruled our country. Similar to Cambodia or not? Same. We are similar. When we were poor, we are all the same. We go to Myanmar, we go to Bangladesh, we are all the same. Next slide, please. In 1957, this is Kuala Lumpur. Ustaz Farid doesn't know this Kuala Lumpur at that time. This is Kuala Lumpur, Ustaz. No tower, no twin towers, nothing. Okay, there are not many cars on the road. The train, the old train, okay, running at 30 kilometers per hour. Okay, next. And from 1957 until now, the education, these are the students going to boarding school, the country is more developed. I came from that small village, but they sent me to school in the boarding school. Okay? And then they have the Twin Towers, housing development, next. And then, next slide. This is what Kuala Lumpur now, compared to 1957 until now. Okay? If you go to Kuala Lumpur, you can see among the tallest building in the world. This is the second tallest building in the world. This is among the tallest twin tower in the world. All the skyscrapers in Kuala Lumpur. Next. So they have the longest bridge in Asia, and they have train in Kuala Lumpur, and tourism going to the hill. Next. And the city is home for Medical 108, the world's second tallest building in the world. All this kind of thing. Next. All these are the contribution of the past leaders. The first Prime Minister, second Prime Minister, third Prime Minister, fourth Prime Minister, fifth Prime Minister, and so on. And this is the current Prime Minister. So next. This is the current Prime Minister, Anwar Ibrahim. This is the current Prime Minister of Cambodia. These are young people. He's not young. He's already 3 years older than me when we were in university. Okay, next. Economy and business to promote Malaysia's development. So economy, business, and education is important to make the country develop. Next. So in Malaysia, the 8 richest men in Malaysia, wait. Chinese, Indian, Chinese. Only number 6 is a Muslim. Only this one will be rich in this world and will be rich in the hereafter. Only yang ni. Yang sana tu tak faham bahasa Inggeris ya? Tak faham. You can understand. Faham? Tak faham. Faham tak? Oh, faham lah. Lagi tu tak faham. Okay. Tak apa, nanti bahasa Cham faham. Nanti dia translate. Okay? At least there is one Muslim who will be rich in this world and the hereafter. Why I'm saying that he will be rich thereafter, I can show you. Next. His name is Tan Sri Said Mota. He got 3.5 billion USD in asset. For 3.5 billion USD. Okay? 15.5 billion industry, diversified key entities, advocacy group. All these are the project. And the second richest man, 5.3 billion. This one 5.3, 1.2 billion USD. And the third one is with 852 million USD. Of course, there are many more. Okay, next. Okay. Next. Okay. Now the question. What are your plans after completing your BA, your bachelor's? What kind of help can you give to your community? What kind of project you can develop for the benefit community? I want to give you for 10 minutes to sit down and think. Okay? 3 soalan saya tanya. Okay, dek? 3 soalan. Soalan yang pertama.
ពេល10ទីពិភាក្សាលើសំណួរទាំង3ហ្នឹង
Okay, Devara.
ចឹងយើងមានពេល10នាទីដើម្បីពិភាក្សាលើសំណួរទី1សួរថាតើយើងមានផែនការអ្វីខ្លះបន្ទាប់ពីយើងរៀនចប់បញ្ញាបត្រក្តីអនុបណ្ឌិតក្តីឬក៏យើងរៀនចប់ PhD ក្តីណាថ្នាក់បណ្ឌិតយើងចង់មានផែនការធ្វើអីបន្ទាប់ពីយើងរៀនចប់ឬក៏ពួកខ្ញុំចម្លែកបន្តិចពេលដែលខ្ញុំធ្វើ survey ឆ្នាំ2008ដល់2010ខ្ញុំដើរសួរសិស្ស ពីសាកលវិទ្យាល័យខ្ញុំបង្កើតវគ្គសិក្ខាសាលាសម្រាប់សិស្សមកសិក្ខាសាលាដែលខ្ញុំបើកហ្នឹងឈ្មោះហ្នឹងខ្ញុំដាក់ឈ្មោះថា Learning for Development and Transformation ខ្ញុំធ្វើ2-3ឆ្នាំជាប់គ្នាហើយសិស្សដែលមករៀនមួយខ្ញុំមួយវគ្គចន្លោះពី30ទៅ50នាក់ខ្ញុំសួរគាត់គ្មានណាឆ្លើយទេចាំដល់ពេលខ្ញុំគិតគ្រូចាំពេលខ្ញុំរៀនចប់សិនតើ My goodness ហើយនេះមិនចឹងថ្ងៃលេង 90% ជាងគាត់និយាយចឹងទាំងអស់មានអីកើតឡើងអំបិលនៅពេលគាត់អត់បានគិតមុនអញ្ចឹងសំណួរនេះឲ្យយើងគិតមុនថាបន្ទាប់ពីយើងរៀនចប់យើងមានផែនការធ្វើអីបន្តមកទៀតដែលយើងមានអីនឹងជួយដល់សហគមន៍របស់យើងរួមចំណែកជួយចេញពីយើងម្នាក់ណាចេញពីខ្ញុំមិននិយាយចេញពីណាចេញពីខ្ញុំតើខ្ញុំមានអីជួយរួមចំណែកស្អីក៏ដោយដែលយើងអាចជួយបានរួមចំណែកបន្តមកទៀតចុងក្រោយតើគម្រោងអីដែលយើងអាចអភិវឌ្ឍសម្រាប់ជាផលប្រយោជន៍ឬក៏ជាអត្ថប្រយោជន៍សម្រាប់មូស្លីមនៅក្នុងកម្ពុជារបស់យើងណាខ្លួនឯងនិយាយពីខ្លួនឯងណាខ្លួនឯងកុំនិយាយពីអ្នកដទៃកុំនិយាយពីយើងអត់កើតទេបើនិយាយពីយើងអាចយើងពេលខ្លះយើងគិតថាគេធ្វើក៏បានបើយើងខ្ញុំអត់ធ្វើក៏បានអត់អីទេព្រោះមានគេធ្វើហើយប៉ុន្តែបើយើងយកតួនឹងជាខ្ញុំបើមិនធ្វើ vivo ដាក់ខ្លួនឯងនៅក្នុងនោះកុំជប់ប្រើពាក្យយើងខ្ញុំប៉ុន្តែបើយើងនិយាយពីជាក្រុមការងារដែលយើងធ្វើជាក្រុមចាំនិយាយយើងប៉ុន្តែឥឡូវសំណួរនេះនិយាយពីបុគ្គលម្នាក់ឆ្លើយតបមកវិញតើខ្ញុំត្រូវធ្វើដូចដាច់ខ្លះអូខេ10នាទីសម្រាប់បានគំនិតរបស់ម្នាក់ដែលជានិស្សិតតើបានគិតអីខ្លះបានត្រៀមខ្លួនអីខ្លះសម្រាប់ខ្លួនឯងបន្ទាប់ពីរៀនចប់តែគេមិននិយាយឲ្យមកខ្ញុំអញ្ចឹងទៅគាត់ដើរតែបាត់ហើយហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំថារៀនច្រើនអត់គួរទេរៀនច្រើនគួរក្បាលយើងល្អប៉ុន្តែបើអ្នកអត់រៀនអត់មានអីនៅក្នុងគួរក្បាលចំណេះដឹងក្នុងគួរក្បាលនឹងអាចស្វែងគួរក្បាលអត់មានខ្ញុំតែអត់មានសូមអត់មានព្រោះដោយសារគួរក្បាលដំណើរការប៉ុន្តែអ្នកដែលគួរដល់អត់រៀនហ្នឹងគួរក្បាលខូចគួរកោចាំដូចខាត់នេះនៅពេលដែលអត់ប្រើវាខូចប៉ុន្តែបើប្រើវាជាប្រចាំងាយខូចអាយុកាលវាយូរគេទុកវាចោលគេអង្គកុំព្យូទ័រយើងគឺកុំព្យូទ័រមកថប់ខ្ញុំខ្ញុំខានបើតែ2-3ឆ្នាំបាក់មកគេអង្គយកធ្វើអត់ចាញ់តែបើប្រើវាជាប់5-6ឆ្នាំ10ឆ្នាំអត់អីចាប់ណែតែញ៉ែបានបញ្ចប់ហើយ
Okay, sister. Your name?
Adeline. You can call me Line, Dato. Line.
Lina.
Yes.
Okay.
I need to answer all of it.
Question number 1.
Okay, for the question number 1, my answer is, so the question is, what are your plans after completing your studies like bachelor, master, or PhD? So my answer is, after I completed my bachelor degree, inshallah I will start to find a scholarship to continue my master or PhD, especially about the study abroad. But if I cannot, I will become a professional teacher, inshallah. Yeah. Second question. Okay, for the number 2, what kind of help can you give to your community? So my question is, based on my experience right now, I also do a volunteer job, such as a community survey. And inshallah, if I can have more, I will help my community by my education, by my own education. Yes. For the last question, I can say that the project can I develop the benefit of Muslim in my community. I maybe sharing education to others. And I can say that right now I also have a project that names One School, One Mini Library. One School, One Mini Library. We plan to do it on 14 and 15 August at the Kopong Thom province. Yeah. At primary school, Tapeng Chuk. And we provide like maybe 600 books and also other material to build a mini library at that school. So I can say that this project can help the benefit of Muslim in my community. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Before we go for tea break, one more. Okay, come up here.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity for this time. And well, my name is Jetsari. I'm a student at UCMT. So, well, because of the short of the time, the third question I haven't prepared and not into my paper yet, but I have something in some of mind. So let's move on to the first questions. What is my plan if I complete my studies? Well, under my aim is to get a job, number 1. Number 2 is to continue for education, MA or PhD. In question number 2, what will I help to my community? Based on what I've learned from the school, so basically is to share the knowledge and information, technology, something like that, to the youth and the people in the community. To push for more education and sports. In this part, to push for education is mean if I have information or scholarship information from other school, or if I know that a school or university in Cambodia is good, I will introduce to the youth to let them a chance to join the school. And you see that the technology is improved nowadays, so some of them are new to the technology. Then what I learn or what I know, then I will share this, tell them what to do and what the objective of the technology. The public service also special case, something like in our community is poor. There are lack of services, public services like road, water, electric. Some of them they need to connect to the electric to the public water service, but because of the poor education, they don't know how to complete the form, how to contact to the officer to connect this kind of service. So I can provide them the information or help them to fill in the form and tell them what to do. In the future, they might know themselves and teach for other people in the community. Another one is to practice sport activities. Based on what I see in the community, there are lack of sports, whether it's football, volleyball, running, or something like that. They're more focusing on playing game on the mobile phone. This kind of thing is make them too lazy in the future. They only think about the game in the phone. So if they can practice sports, so the activity, their mind, they might make up, so they might think about other things because out of the game on the mobile phone. And move on to number 3, question number 3. The project to develop the benefit of Muslim in the community. Well, the best thing is to share knowledge and to create your people's team or group, ask them to join together and share the idea of each one. Because each of them might have their own idea to develop the community. They might want to do anything they want, but they don't have any place. They don't know where to go to share their idea. If we call them, create a team, ask them to come and share their idea, they might another idea from each of them. So we study that idea and develop the something in our community. Thank you.
One off? Okay. So, of course, the two participants, one sister, one brother, they know what to do after they completed their studies with BA, or they go to MA, PhD, and so on. And then they know what can they give back to the community. But if you're much richer, more things that you can give to the community. Okay? So with that, I think we stop for a while to go for your tea break and come back. We give you what? 15 minutes enough for tea break? No, 15 minutes. 10:45. 15:15. Okay? All right.
Since 1981, the International Institute of Islamic Thought, IIIT, has been advocating for moderation, diversity, and modernization in Islamic thought, emphasizing on notions such as coexistence and handling common local and global issues. IIIT is the leading international organization dedicated to providing a platform for the distinctive viewpoints of Muslim thinkers, scholars, and practitioners in the humanities and social sciences. Located in the suburbs of Washington, D.C., Herndon, Virginia, the Institute was established as a non-profit and a non-denominational organization. IIIT was founded in the U.S. in 1980, including Iraqi-born Jamal Bazinji and Hisham Al-Talib, who wished to promote the Islamization of knowledge as conceived by Ismail al-Faruqi. Going global, we have successfully reached many countries and foreign cities to perform activities and programs such as the publishing of books, research, and seminars. From our regional office in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, IIIT continues the Islamization and integration of knowledge agenda. The IIIT East and Southeast Asia office carries out activities such as seminars, workshops, training programs, research, publication and translation works, and engaging in strategic relationships, including in future studies. Throughout its history, IIIT East and Southeast Asia has grown with the leadership of esteemed directors. Guiding the Institute's early years, from 1996 to 2005, was Professor Omar Hassan Kasul. Professor Osman Bakar then steered the course from 2006 to 2011. In 2012, Professor Rasnani Hashim took the helm for a year. Dato Jamil Osman followed, leading from 2013 to 2018. Currently, Professor Mohammed Fauzan Nordin is continuing IIIT East and Southeast Asia's impactful work in the region. With a roadmap in mind, IIIT strives to be the leading organization for integrating and Islamizing knowledge across East and Southeast Asia. At its core, IIIT focuses on conducting and disseminating educational research, empowering Muslim societies with data-driven recommendations to transform educational policy and practices. For the upcoming phases of IIIT East and Southeast Asia, the Institute is set on strategic planning and execution by 4 aspects. As we lay down our strengths and weaknesses and recognize potential and threats, we establish our objectives and policies when forming a strategy. We practice our strategy through our programs and procedures and evaluate our performance and executions. Serving as the think tank in the field of Islamic education, culture, and knowledge, the Institute lays out several objectives to contribute to the continuous growth of IIIT. In light of the opportunities and challenges of the education field today, IIIT focuses on developing a comprehensive Islamic vision and methodology for critical analysis of contemporary knowledge. Aiming to comprehend the Quran and Prophet's Sunnah effectively, IIIT organizes forums, workshops, programs, and events to address modern knowledge and the current state of the Ummah.
Yeah, the role of IIIT overall is to disseminate information related to integration and Islamization of knowledge. And among the activities are, we are providing funds to the staff to write textbook related to Islamization of knowledge, especially for their teaching materials for the students.
In the IIIT East and Southeast Asia office, we have divided our tasks into various divisions, and one of them is the Academic Development Division. Based on the Islamization or integration of knowledge agenda, the Academic Development Division carries out research and publication activities with the idea of providing research and scholarly materials written from an Islamic perspective. And the main idea of this is to help promote the idea that in Islam, we have always had a tradition of knowledge, of excellence.
IIIT believes that knowledge is best learned and spread through the ways of Islam. We publish and translate selected scholarly, cultural, and intellectual works in many languages. For the betterment of Malaysia and the Muslim Ummah, we strive to equip participants with the necessary skills to re-evaluate and solve some of today's problems.
Yeah, the expectation of IIIT, I rather quote our Chairman Emeritus, Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. He said the integration of knowledge must push the boundaries of academic discipline, meaning that it's beyond academic discipline, it must be integrated. We need to situate ourselves at the frontiers of knowledge in the areas that affect Muslim societies and humanity at large, not just Muslim but also non-Muslim, building on our rich tradition as Muslim and what IIIT's founders established.
In association with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Malaysia and Prime Minister's Department, IIIT has organized the event named International Forum on Islamophobia, Meaningful Engagement Through Madani Discourse on February 27, 2023. The forum was organized as part of Prime Minister Dato Seri Anwar Ibrahim's Madani framework. The government seeks to infuse the spirit of Rahmah, mercy, and Karama Insania, respect for human dignity, into all its numerous policies and activities by adhering to these fundamental principles. The International Institute of Islamic Thought strives to maintain its status as the foremost international organization and stays devoted in accepting the unique perspectives of Islam. By appreciating individual rights and dignity, we exemplify Islam's beauty, teachings, and relevance in our modern society. Since 1981, the International Institute of Islamic Thought, IIIT, has been advocating for moderation, diversity, and modernization in Islamic thought, emphasizing on notions such as coexistence and handling common local and global issues. IIIT is the leading international organization dedicated to providing a platform for the distinctive viewpoints of Muslim thinkers, scholars, and practitioners in the humanities and social sciences. Located in the suburbs of Washington, D.C., Herndon, Virginia, the Institute was established as a non-profit and a non-denominational organization. IIIT was founded in the U.S. in 1980, including Iraqi-born Jamal Bazinji and Hisham Al-Talib, who wished to promote the Islamization of knowledge as conceived by Ismail Al-Faruqi. Going global, we have successfully reached many countries and foreign cities to perform activities and programs such as the publishing of books, research, and seminars. From our regional office in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, IIIT continues the Islamization and integration of knowledge agenda. The IIIT East and Southeast Asia office carries out activities such as seminars, workshops, training programs, research, publication and translation works, and engaging in strategic relationships, including in future studies. Throughout its history, IIIT East and Southeast Asia has grown with the leadership of esteemed directors. Guiding the Institute's early years, from 1996 to 2005, was Professor Omar Hassan Kasul. Professor Osman Bakar then steered the course from 2006 to 2011. In 2012, Professor Rasnani Hashim took the helm for a year. Dato Jamil Osman followed, leading from 2013 to 2018. Currently, Professor Mohammed Fauzan Nordin is continuing IIIT East and Southeast Asia's impactful work in the region. With a roadmap in mind, IIIT strives to be the leading organization for integrating and Islamizing knowledge across East and Southeast Asia. At its core, IIIT focuses on conducting and disseminating educational research, empowering Muslim societies with data-driven recommendations to transform educational policy and practices. For the upcoming phases of IIIT East and Southeast Asia, the Institute is set on strategic planning and execution by 4 aspects. As we lay down our strengths and weaknesses and recognize potential and threats, we establish our objectives and policies when forming a strategy. We practice our strategy through our programs and procedures and evaluate our performance and executions. Serving as the think tank in the field of Islamic education, culture, and knowledge, the Institute lays out several objectives to contribute to the continuous growth of IIIT. In light of the opportunities and challenges of the education field today, IIIT focuses on developing a comprehensive Islamic vision and methodology for critical analysis of contemporary knowledge. Aiming to comprehend the Quran and Prophet's Sunnah effectively, IIIT organizes forums, workshops, programs, and events to address modern knowledge and the current state of the Ummah.
Yeah, the role of IIIT overall is to disseminate information related to integration and Islamization of knowledge. And among the activities are, we are providing funds to the staff to write textbook related to Islamization of knowledge, especially for their teaching materials for the students.
In the IIIT East and Southeast Asia office, we have divided our tasks into various divisions, and one of them is the Academic Development Division. Based on the Islamization or integration of knowledge agenda, the Academic Development Division carries out research and publication activities with the idea of providing research and scholarly materials written from an Islamic perspective. And the main idea of this is to help promote the idea that in Islam, we have always had a tradition of knowledge, of excellence.
IIIT believes that knowledge is best learned and spread through the ways of Islam. We publish and translate selected scholarly, cultural, and intellectual works in many languages. For the betterment of Malaysia and the Muslim Ummah, we strive to equip participants with the necessary skills to re-evaluate and solve some of today's problems.
Yeah, the expectation of IIIT, I rather quote our Chairman Emeritus, Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. He said the integration of knowledge must push the boundaries of academic discipline, meaning that it's beyond academic discipline, it must be integrated. We need to situate ourselves at the frontiers of knowledge in the areas that affect Muslim societies and humanity at large. Not just Muslim, but also non-Muslim. Building on our rich tradition as Muslim and what IIIT's founders established.
In association with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Malaysia and Prime Minister's Department, IIIT has organized the event named International Forum on Islamophobia, Meaningful Engagement Through Madani Discourse on February 27, 2023. The forum was organized as part of Prime Minister Dato Seri Anwar Ibrahim's Madani framework. The government seeks to infuse the spirit of Rahmah, mercy, and Karama Insaniya, respect for human dignity, into all its numerous policies and activities by adhering to these fundamental principles. The International Institute of Islamic Thought strives to maintain its status as the foremost international organization and stays devoted in accepting the unique perspectives of Islam. By appreciating individual rights and dignity, we exemplify Islam's beauty, teachings, and relevance in our modern society. Since 1981, the International Institute of Islamic Thought, IIIT, has been advocating for moderation, diversity, and modernization in Islamic thought, emphasizing on notions such as coexistence and handling common local and global issues. IIIT is the leading international organization dedicated to providing a platform for the distinctive viewpoints of Muslim thinkers, scholars, and practitioners in the humanities and social sciences. Located in the suburbs of Washington, D.C., Herndon, Virginia, the Institute was established as a non-profit and a non-denominational organization. IIIT was founded in the U.S. in 1980, including Iraqi-born Jamal Bazinji and Hisham Al-Talib, who wished to promote the Islamization of knowledge as conceived by Ismail al-Faruqi. Going global, we have successfully reached many countries and foreign cities to perform activities and programs such as the publishing of books, research, and seminars. From our regional office in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, IIIT continues the Islamization and integration of knowledge agenda. The IIIT East and Southeast Asia office carries out activities such as seminars, workshops, training programs, research, publication and translation works, and engaging in strategic relationships, including in future studies. Throughout its history, IIIT East and Southeast Asia has grown with the leadership of esteemed directors. Guiding the Institute's early years, from 1996 to 2005, was Professor Omar Hassan Kasul. Professor Osman Bakar then steered the course from 2006 to 2011. In 2012, Professor Rasnani Hashim took the helm for a year. Dato Jamil Osman followed, leading from 2013 to 2018. Currently, Professor Mohammed Fauzan Nordin is continuing IIIT East and Southeast Asia's impactful work in the region. With a roadmap in mind, IIIT strives to be the leading organization for integrating and Islamizing knowledge across East and Southeast Asia. At its core, IIIT focuses on conducting and disseminating educational research, empowering Muslim societies with data-driven recommendations to transform educational policy and practices. For the upcoming phases of IIIT East and Southeast Asia, the Institute is set on strategic planning and execution by 4 aspects. As we lay down our strengths and weaknesses and recognize potential and threats, we establish our objectives and policies when forming a strategy. We practice our strategy through our programs and procedures and evaluate our performance and executions. Serving as the think tank in the field of Islamic education, culture, and knowledge, the Institute lays out several objectives to contribute to the continuous growth of IIIT. In light of the opportunities and challenges of the education field today, IIIT focuses on developing a comprehensive Islamic vision and methodology for critical analysis of contemporary knowledge. Aiming to comprehend the Quran and Prophet's Sunnah effectively, IIIT organizes forums, workshops, programs, and events to address modern knowledge and the current state of the Ummah.
Yeah, the role of IIIT overall is to disseminate information related to integration and Islamization of knowledge. And among the activities are, we are providing funds to the staff to write textbook related to Islamization of knowledge, especially for their teaching materials for the students.
In the IIIT East and Southeast Asia office, we have divided our tasks into various divisions, and one of them is the Academic Development Division. Based on the Islamization or integration of knowledge agenda, the Academic Development Division carries out research and publication activities with the idea of providing research and scholarly materials written from an Islamic perspective. And the main idea of this is to help promote the idea that in Islam, we have always had a tradition of knowledge, of excellence.
IIIT believes that knowledge is best learned and spread through the ways of Islam. We publish and translate selected scholarly, cultural, and intellectual works in many languages. For the betterment of Malaysia and the Muslim Ummah, we strive to equip participants with the necessary skills to re-evaluate and solve some of today's problems.
Yeah, the expectation of IIIT, I rather quote our Chairman Emeritus, Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. He said the integration of knowledge must push the boundaries of academic discipline, meaning that it's beyond academic discipline and must be integrated. We need to situate ourselves at the frontiers of knowledge in the areas that affect Muslim societies and humanity at large, not just Muslim but also non-Muslim, building on our rich tradition as Muslim and what IIIT's founders established.
In association with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Malaysia and Prime Minister's Department, IIIT has organized the event named International Forum on Islamophobia, Meaningful Engagement Through Madani Discourse on February 27, 2023. The forum was organized as part of Prime Minister Dato Seri Anwar Ibrahim's Madani framework. The government seeks to infuse the spirit of Rahmah, mercy, and Karama Insania, respect for human dignity, into all its numerous policies and activities by adhering to these fundamental principles. The International Institute of Islamic Thought strives to maintain its status as the foremost international organization and stays devoted in accepting the unique perspectives of Islam. By appreciating individual rights and dignity, we exemplify Islam's beauty, teachings, and relevance in our modern society. Since 1981, the International Institute of Islamic Thought, IIIT, has been advocating for moderation, diversity, and modernization in Islamic thought, emphasizing on notions such as coexistence and handling common local and global issues. IIIT is the leading international organization dedicated to providing a platform for the distinctive viewpoints of Muslim thinkers, scholars, and practitioners in the humanities and social sciences. Located in the suburbs of Washington, D.C., Herndon, Virginia, the Institute was established as a non-profit and a non-denominational organization. IIIT was founded in the U.S. in 1980, including Iraqi-born Jamal Bazimji and Hisham Al-Talib, who wished to promote the Islamization of knowledge as conceived by Ismail al-Faruqi, going global.
This is an example of leaders that we should follow. Okay? During the time of Prophet, have you heard among the wealthiest, the richest men and women during the time of Prophet? Have you heard Abdul Rahman bin Auf? How many of you? Bisa dengar Abdul Rahman bin Auf. Uthman bin Affan? Tak tahu. Khalifah? You do not know Khalifah? Uthman bin Affan. Khalifah number what? The first Khalifah? Second? The third? Omar? Osman and Ali. Okay, Osman is among the richest Khalifa. He gave away all his wealth for benefit of the Ummah. Okay, so we should follow this kind of it. he doesn't care about the rich, the wealth in this world, but give more for the hereafter. All right? Again, going forward. And then Zubair bin Awan, Talha bin Abdullah, and Khadijah, Khawarid, and Abu Bakr. Khadijah is the daughter of Abu Bakr. Okay, Khadijah was not the daughter. Khadijah and Abu Bakr Siddiq, they are both. Khadijah is the wife to the Prophet. She was rich before she became a Muslim, before she married to Muhammad. Okay, you should follow this kind of example. Okay, and you can read on your own, okay, so that I can go faster. Next. Let's study about Abdurrahman bin Auf. Abdurrahman, one of the wealthiest among companions, is known for being the 10 whom paradise was promised. Allah promised paradise for Abdurrahman bin Auf out of 10 people. This is what we want. Okay, and Abdurrahman was one of the first 8 men to be accepted in Islam. So when Rasulullah was preaching, he was the 8th man being accepted. Next, please. Abdurrahman participated in all military operations. He was known for his attitude entrepreneurship. Abdurrahman died in Medina at the age of 72. Or younger than me, he died. Next. Okay, Abdurrahman was possessing 100 horses in his stable and 1,000 of camel on sheep. And when he was asked about the secret of his success, Abdurrahman replied that he never lifted a stone unless he expected to find gold and silver. They will not carry out something if they know that it is gold under it. Next. This the West belonged to Abdurrahman bin Auf. Next. His generosity, charitable. During the migration to Medina, he distributed the wealth and to help the less fortunate companion. Before he left for Makkah, he already distributed all his wealth. So when he arrived in Medina, he doesn't have anything. And the rich man in Medina offered him part of his wealth to be given. He said, no, I will start all over again. There is Abdurrahman bin Auf. He furnishing Muhammad's army 1,500 camels, and he created 400 dinars for the survival of the Badr. During the war, he contributed. Next. He gave a loan to brothers and sisters. He gave loan to the brothers and sisters in Islam difficulty. When you have money, when your people in the community is poor, they can give loan. Some they do not have even money to eat, they give. Okay. So next. Okay, Abdurrahman of, this is what I mentioned already. Next. 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 Okay, this one I want you to read on your own. Okay. I distributed already the slide in your Instagram. You open it. Okay, whatever you Google up, find these 5 people in Islam. Okay, you can read in more detail. All right. Next. So to help the people in the community, we need education. Education to produce more highly educated Muslim, economy to produce more rich people in the community. As that we have discussed this one. Next. Discussion. Can you name rich person in your country and describe his or her job and describe the characteristic of her leadership? Next. So, name 5 rich people in Cambodia. Rich Muslim in Cambodia. Osman Hassan? Okay. Okay? I do not know. You know better. Who else?
សះ5នាក់ដែលជាអ្នកមានបំផុតជាមូស្លី
Bandera,
មនៅក្នុងកម្ពុជា
Bandera
រ
is
មក
who else the rich Muslim in Cambodia? In Malaysia, only number 6 a Muslim. So you could not find, okay? If they are rich, they must contribute to the ummah. There's another one. They are rich, contribute. Okay, next. 5 highly educated Muslim in Cambodia. How many Muslim professors in Cambodia? How many? You don't have. Muslim professors who have written books, who have well known. Oh, we want to invite Professor A to give a talk in London, in Harvard. We don't have. Inshallah, next 20 years, one of you will be the professors. Okay? Next, Vanera. Okay, I give you these 4 people. No, hold on. 4 people in Malaysia who are rich. But I'm not talking about very, very rich only, but which you can emulate. You can follow. Okay, kita boleh turut dia jadi orang kaya. Okay, one is Syed Mokhtar Al-Bukhari, Ramli Burger, Khairul Amin, Nilofa. Okay, Syed Mokhtar Al-Bukhari, just to tell you, just now I was telling you about Mr. Fadil from Turkey. He make business because he loved his mother and become successful. Syed Mokhtar Al-Bukhari, when he was younger than you, about 17 years old, he worked as a butcher. Okay? You know, his salary was 1,000 ringgit, which is about $200, his salary. Half of the salary give to the mother, half he keep. So mother said, no, I want all. So he give all to the mother. Mother take 500 ringgit from his salary and give to the poor people. The other 500 ringgit, okay, you take 2 ringgit, go to work. So that is the situation when he was poor, he was young. His brothers and sisters were still schooling. And then his salary was increased to 1,500 ringgit. Same thing, mother said, 1,500, 1,500. 1,500 for the poor, 1,500 for the family. Until now, Syed Mokhtar Al-Bukhari is the 6th richest man in Malaysia. He gives scholarship to thousands of people. He has his own university, Al-Bukhari University. You go to Kuala Lumpur, you can see Al-Bukhari Islamic Museum, Al-Bukhari Hospital, Al-Bukhari Mall. Only. He is among the richest men, just like Abdul Rahman bin Auf. He gave away his money for the benefit of the people. Next. This year, Syed Mokhtar Al-Bukhari wealthy, he emulated the model Abdul Rahman bin Auf. This is his university. He bring people from Africa, from every part of the world, give scholarship, give everything free of charge, study here. This is his mosque, the biggest mosque in the state. This is his museum, the biggest Muslim museum in Kuala Lumpur. And Al-Bukhari has a medical center for the kidney patient, Al-Bukhari Mosque, and Al-Bukhari Mall, supermarket, and many others. This is what he did for the people. Rich men who become rich in this world, inshallah, will be rich in the hereafter. This is what we want. Okay? Next. Al-Bukhari, the founder of Al-Bukhari Foundation, he developed his own foundation. It's non-profit organization. He started to save money with involvement in father's cattle business, and he's a philanthropist. Next, and then we have Al-Bukhari Foundation, Al-Bukhari University, Islamic Arts Museum. You can see this in the internet. See Al-Bukhari, they come out everything about Bukhari. Next, I want to go fast. Next, Al-Bukhari Hospital for Cancer. Let's finish Al-Bukhari. He followed the footsteps of Abdul Rahman bin Auf, so that he want to be among the people who go to Jannah. He lived a very simple life. He doesn't show off to people he's rich. This is what we want people. Okay, next is a Ramli burger. Is there any burger in halal burger in Cambodia? Ramli is my friend also. He lived near my house. Okay. His factory near my house, so I know his supermarket near my house. We meet in the mosque all the time, so I know him. When he came to Kuala Lumpur to work, can you move one? Next slide. A successful example of halal burger production, he started from zero. Only burger. Next. Ramli was the 8th child of the 16th sibling. As a boy, he harbored a dream of becoming a doctor, but his family was unable to afford the fees that would allow him to pursue ambition. So finally, he did not become a doctor. He came to work in Kuala Lumpur in one supermarket just to process burger. Okay, next slide. So he worked in the supermarket. Okay, next. And then one day, the one Muslim woman passed through when he was selling the burger, was asking him, is the burger halal? He doesn't know to say what halal. It's not halal because that supermarket owned by the foreigner. So what he did, when he came back next, and he came back and start to process his own burger at home. But he need a kind of machine to process the burger, the meat. So he want to take a loan of 7,000 ringgit, about 1,500 USD, to buy the machine. He applied for the loan. It was turned down. They said, no, who is going to eat the burger in Malaysia? At that time, there was no McDonald's, no Kentucky Fried Chicken, no any foreign restaurant selling burger. And Malaysia did not eat burger at that time. Okay? So he started with, he could not get the loan. The next one. Next slide, please. So he and his wife started doing the burger just using the money 2,000 ringgit, which is about 250 US, 220 US dollars. Okay, started on their own. Coming back from the work, they process the burger and sell on the street. Sell like this on the street. And then proceed next. And then Ramli faced his business idea, decided to start business with capital 2,000 ringgit and produce 200 burger patties a day from home and kitchen in Kuala Lumpur. And next, and now he decided to open up the first burger store in Chowkit, and then finally Ramli has a big business of burger. See next. So he has his own company, he has his own factory. Next. In 2020 alone, Ramly Burger Empire created entrepreneurial outlet of 30,000 micro people. 30,000 people selling Ramly Burger in the city and all over the world. And 2019, Ramly Group revenue was 1 billion ringgit a year. Just started with 2,000 ringgit or $425. Now he's a billionaire. Okay, next. He even export to Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, Thailand, Myanmar, Cambodia. I'm not sure whether you have seen Ramly Burger in Cambodia. He said he exported there. Okay? Even to the Middle Eastern countries. Next. Next. Now, he is a rich man. Whenever I go and see him, Datuk Ramly, I need some money for the mosque, for this, some other. He give to help the poor people. Anytime. When you are rich, you can do many things, can contribute more. Next. This is his factory and processing. Next. Ramly sale burger has reached almost 2 billion per year. Now, his total sale per year 2 billion ringgit, which is about 450 million USD a year. Started with only 425 USD. Yeah. Is it difficult to become a billionaire? No, it will becoming simpler and simpler. Okay? I'll show you more. Next. This is a rich man now. Next. I give second example, story of Khairul Amin, an inspiring of 10-year journey. This is what I call Khairul Amin when he was studying in the US at your age, 23 years old. He liked to take video everywhere. And he shared his video to friends. So he became very popular, sending pictures. Wherever that he goes, he would take picture and share to the others. So millions of followers. If you have not been to US, you will look at his video and share his life over there. Did not make money yet. Next. Khairul Amin, young popular internet celebrity chef, known for his sambal nyet. He sell only chili sauce. Chili sauce. Sambal. A small bottle. You know chili sauce? Yeah. At 23 years old, he started his work life oil and gas company. However, later he changed his profession and moved to logistics, and he decided to find a way to make the side income for this. He started just want to make side income. He worked as an engineer, but he want to make side income. Like what you say that, you become a teacher, but you make side income. Okay? Our brothers also. Next. This is his product. The chili sauce. Okay? This is him. Next. This changed when he decided to make videos of him cooking, upload his Facebook. This one. The fastest 1 million sale, 1 million ringgit sale in TikTok. And this is Samba. Has achieved the fastest 1 million sale value in TikTok, recording that the milestone in 19 seconds. In 19 seconds, he managed to sell 1 million ringgit of the sambal, the chili sauce. You all use the internet, isn't it? You all have Facebook. You listen to TikTok. But you listen to people, you don't sell something. Okay? Now, we have a product. Oh, this is very nice. You make the video, you're selling this product. So, you say, oh, you can sell 1 million ringgit of this, by selling through the TikTok. This is what Khairul Amin is doing. And he started as young as you are. Okay? He doesn't have to go to 30 years old, doesn't have to become the Prime Minister, doesn't have to become a doctor with a BA honors. Okay, next. Now he has his own restaurant. KA is Khairul Amin to open daily from 4 a.m. in Ramadan. These are, now he started all these products using his sambal, his chili sauce. Next, coming back. People queue to go to his restaurant. You see that? And you have to book through the internet before you go. You can queue only if you get the number in the internet. Next. Khairul Amin, an online entrepreneur, influencer from Malaysia, made 20 million in sale in 2022. 40% increase from 2021. Khairul Amin recorded business record of 42 million in total sale, 110% increase 2023. As early as 2025, Malaysian creator Khairul Amin has over 5.5 million followers. How many followers you have in your Facebook? 1,000. You? How many followers? Berapa orang yang turut Facebook? Huh? How many followers you have in your Facebook? 200. This one, how many people? 5.5 million. Anything that you sell from this 5.5 million. I have Triple IT network, 16,000 leads in the name in 61 countries. Whatever I want to do, I will share with this 16,000. They come from 61 countries. Okay, next. And then Khairul Amin, education, bachelor engineering, content creator, and business. All this you can check through internet. You can read all this. Okay, next. Khairul Amin, secret success. 13,000 bottles of sambal nyet can be sold in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, he can sell 13,000 bottles of chili sauce. And build the name first. People know Jamel chili sauce. Okay, so that's Jamel. This and then use the useful content. You know, you're a content creator, how to develop it. Next. And then sell limited edition sambal. Don't show that you can produce millions of it, so that people will queue to go and buy your product. Start with limited. Okay, so I produce the first 20. Anybody want to buy? Everybody raise hand, they want to buy. If I produce 100, they say, okay, after leaving the hall, I will buy, no problem. Limited edition. And then reasonable price. If I'm selling this one for $5, anybody want to buy? $5. These $5 I can get from the shop for $1. The price is very important. When you want to sell something, make sure people can afford to buy. Reasonable price. Okay. Next. And then prioritize business development. Of course, those who take business, you know. And then strong team. He's not doing it alone. When he's doing the TikTok, you know, he has a studio. All his stuff. You know, our team here. While I'm talking, there are my team there, over there. Next. Next. And then now, Malaysian influencer Khairul Amin met New Zealand Prime Minister. When New Zealand Prime Minister visited Malaysia, they went to see Khairul Amin and learn how to cook with Khairul Amin. You know? So you are creating something that make you more popular. You know? Not everybody, not all the salesmen do that. There are many restaurants in Kuala Lumpur, but they go and meet the Khairul Amin. Because Khairul Amin was selling New Zealand through his video. Next. Okay, we finish with Khairul Amin. Next, we go to a beautiful lady. Okay, a Niloufar hijab. She's a beautiful lady. I think one of the most beautiful lady in Malaysia. Okay, next. Niloufar promote Muslimah fashion on international stage. This is when she was not wearing niqab yet. Okay, you can see her face. She doesn't make up. That's why it doesn't look nice. Next. Niloufar's hijab established by actress and model. She was an actress. Everybody knows. The name Niloufar, everybody knows in Malaysia. Especially the young people like you. Okay. Niloufar hijab scarf successfully exceeded initial target twice. In the first year of operation, the sale was 50 million ringgit, 10 million USD. The first year sale. Just selling hijab like this. Would you like to sell hijab? Okay, she has different kind of hijab. She has different kind. Niloufar would have different kind. The material, you have different material. She will sell something above the standard. One hijab costs 2,500 USD. The Arab people, it's cheap. The Arab woman, you know, they have money. 2,500 USD only, so they will buy 10. They will buy 10. So he doesn't sell to the people who can't afford. So next, 1 year, 50 million Malaysian ringgit, 10 million USD. Next, hold on. This is Niloufar Muhammad Noor, born in 1989. How old is she? 36, 37. She's only 37. And she has a young boy, honey. Next. Niloufar now has been under the leadership of the brand Niloufar hijab, sold more than 23 countries. They exported to 23 countries, not only in Malaysia. They sent to Brunei, people has money. Indonesia, Australia, UAE, United Kingdom, Europe. That doesn't include some other Arab countries. Next. Niloufar has a strong presence in social media. She has more than 6 million followers. 6 million followers in the Instagram. So that's how important social media is now. Okay, whatever you want to do, you can become a businessman if you're good in social media. You know how to present your thing. Okay? Thousands more products. A shirt, male shirt, anything, a trousers, or a belt, anything. Okay, next. For all of you, when should you start? When are you going to start to become a millionaire? Today? Tomorrow? Now. You should start now. Okay? After this workshop, go back and sit down, look at the shilling, what I'm going to do. Pray to Allah, Ya Allah, show to me one business where can I become rich. I can help my people, I can help my parents, I can help my brothers, sisters, I can help the poor people. Show me, Ya Allah. Allah will show you. If you never ask from Allah, Allah will never show you. Next. Normally, youth leaders start at the age of 20 to 40. You are above 20 now. Okay, next. I will give some example of group of friends. This one. If you cannot start on your own, you are not motivated to start on your own. Okay, 3 of you, good friend, live in the same village, studied in the same university, take the same course. Let's do something. A group of friends. This is International Institute Islamic Thought. This is where giving money to us. Next, next. Preparing leaders for education. These brothers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 brothers were studying in England. At that time, they were about 23, 20, up to 30, less than 30. He is Ismail Faruqi, a Palestinian. He's an Iraqian, he's a Saudi, he's an Iraqian, Iraqian. These 6 people, they went to the US, United States. They established Muslim Student Association. And then they established many things. So finally they said, why not we establish something that people can help the Ummah. If you come from Arabic school, you know only Islamic knowledge. If you come from conventional school, you become professional, you do not have knowledge, Islamic knowledge. Why not we have a university that integrate Islam and professional knowledge? So this, the idea came to them, to these people. Next, good example of triple IT. You can read about this Ismail Faruqi. Next. He is one of the 6 brothers from Saudi, he's from Saudi Arabia. And remembering, he is a Professor Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman, was my former boss. I worked 10 years with him. Okay. And Professor Emeritus, former chairman of Triple IT, former rector of IIUM, a scholar, a writer, a thinker, born in Mecca, died in Saudi Arabia, and buried in Mecca. Normally, when you die in Jeddah, you cannot bury in Mecca. When you die in Riyadh, you cannot bury in Mecca. But for him, Allah gave him. He was born in Mecca, died in Riyadh. He was allowed to bring back his janazah to Mecca. So he was buried in Mecca. And born in Mecca, graduated BA Commerce, University Cairo, and later Master's in Political Science from US. And next slide, please. And these are a few selected books of him, well known, that we distributed all over the world. Next. Some of the books. In your bag also, you find some of these books. Next. So, the organization that they started, based in the US, 1981, work closely with leaders of the country, provide funding to train future leaders of the Ummah, and then develop scholars and leaders. So these are the contribution. Next. And then they have a chicken production, chicken farm in the US. This chicken farm, they slaughter 2 million chicken a day. 2 million chicken a day. You know how much? The price chicken for $4. You know, this is the income. This is the money they're spending. I come from Kuala Lumpur here. Who paid for my fare? Yeah. I eat in the hotel. Who paid for my food? Yeah. They passed away already. They all died. But the jariyah, the sadaqah, is still there. So they are rich, inshallah, in the hereafter. This is what we want. The book are still be read by people. Next, please. This is another group. This is Jamil. This is the Prime Minister, now Prime Minister of Malaysia. And we were young. 1978, I was 18. Yeah. 28. He was 31. You know. They formed a cooperative. You know co-op? So this is another kind of business. You cannot do alone, do it with the others. Next. Okay, next. Next, some more. Some more. I want to show you the most important. Next, some more. Next. Okay. You should Google up what are the qualities being a good Muslim. Okay. Next. Okay. This is important for you. Okay. You want to be a rich dad or poor dad? You read. I have a book here. Anybody have read this? Huh? You read it in English. What have you learned from this?
From what I remember from this book, he talked about that if you have a car, a home, some people might think of it as property, but sometimes it can be a debt. And he recommends to not buy much property and buy asset like investment that can grow. One example, if you have some property like a land, if you have a land, you're not selling it and you spend money to always develop it, that might be a loss for you. That is some point that I remember from the book. And he talked about a lot more, but I read it from long ago. I'm not remembering very much.
Sure. He has read the book. And you can follow maybe 70%. Okay? 30%, you change it. Being a Muslim, because these poor, rich dad want to be rich in this world. But he never think of become rich in the hereafter. But I want you to follow his style, but become rich in this world and rich in the hereafter. Okay? Because it's written by a non-Muslim. His thinking is more capitalistic. All right. Who is richer? This one or this one? This is Ahmad. Why Ahmad is rich? Riding an old motorbike, live in a small house. This one, luxury car, Osman, become poor dad. You have to think about it. Why? What make him become poor? And what make him become rich? Okay? Okay, next slide. Ahmad, at the age 22, Ahmad graduated from a university in 1980 and worked in a company with a salary of USD 2,000 per month. Okay? And Osman also graduated from a university in 1980 and worked in the company with a salary even 2,000 ringgit a month. Just easy to make comparison. This is not in your book there. And after 1 year they got married. He married to a working girl who was also a university graduate who earns 2,000 ringgit a month. And Osman also, after a year, married to a working girl who was also a university graduate who earned 2,000 ringgit a month. And then, both of them are not rich yet. Okay? And they live in, Ahmad live in a 3 rooms medium cost flat, taking loan from the bank, paying loan of 200 ringgit a month, $200 a month. Osman live in a bungalow, take bungalow, single housing, taking a loan from the bank, still need to settle 1,000 ringgit a month. They earn 4,000. The family earn 4,000 a month. 1,000 go to the house. They also earn, family, husband and wife earn 4,000, and only 200 go to the house. Now, Ahmad is going to grow his wealth now, becoming richer now. Okay, they do not furnish the house with expensive furniture. Osman doesn't buy all this expensive furniture. But Osman owned a luxury, he lived in a house, taking loan from the bank and need to settle, and then own a luxury car, taking loan from the bank to pay installment 500 riyals a month, and for another 10 years. These are the commitment, brother, you are thinking, commitment. And then furnish the house with expensive furniture. Next. The combined income of the family now, they are now 33 years old, 10 years after graduation. Okay, the salary has increased, and Ahmad salary now become salary, wife and husband become 6,000, 3,000 each. And they have 3 children, 8, 9, and 10, live in the same house. They don't change the house. All the children are schooling in the government school. They don't have to pay anything. Ahmad doesn't pay anything extra. And purchase a multi-purpose van for the family, maintain the motorbike. They still have a motorbike, but they have a van. Okay? Maybe not expensive one. 30% of the family income goes to saving investment. So they put aside 30% of the income of 6,000 for the saving and investment for the future. And they also set aside of the income for their parents, their brothers. They came from a poor family. They know their parents are in the village are poor. They send some money to the parents. Okay? They set aside from family foundation. Maybe every month they put aside, establish their own family foundation, like Sayyid Mu'ta al-Bukhari. Okay? And they also establish a small business together. During their free time, they come back, they sell something. They create a family business. And then for this brother, they have 3 children, they live in a bungalow, they purchase MPV for family to travel, $800 a month, all children going to private school, which they have to pay $600 per month, paying the tuition fee for private school. And 20% of the family income goes to credit card. They spend they use for credit card if they don't have enough money. They plan for a family vacation twice a year or going to overseas and so on. And they do not have allocation for their parents and community or brothers and sisters. They don't care as long as we get the money finished. My salary, our income is 6,000, spend. Finally, I don't have any more money. Next month, get another 6,000, spend, no more money. This is what a poor dad. That's why he become poor. He look rich, but he is poor. Next slide, please. So after, at the age of 42, after 20 years, their combined income become 8,000. They purchase, Ahmad purchased 4-room link house, taking a loan of $500, and the previous apartment was rented. He's smart. He buy another house, but that house was rented, and they can pay $3,000, which they don't have to pay. Okay, and 30% of the family income goes to saving investment, 20% goes to the parent, and the husband resigned from the job and concentrate on business. Now Ahmad said, I think high time, I resign from the job, I do my business. So let the wife work. Okay. For Osman, the combined income is 8,000. They purchase another car, 8,000 a month. They change furniture. Every 2 or 3 years, they change the furniture. And 40% of the family income goes to credit card. And the family live in a luxury life with high commitment to settle the loan. They live luxury life, but just to show off to the people. Next slide, please. At the age of 55 supposed to be retiring age. How old are your parents? Your father? 60, retired. Yeah? Your father? Oh, your sister, mashallah. You have 3 brothers. How is your father? Huh? About to retire. Your parents? Huh? 70. Long time retired. You? 55. So at 55, no, this Ahmad, their business become established. The wife also resigned from the job, concentrate on their family business. Now at 55, the wife said, enough, I work with my husband. Okay? And their business make a profit of 2.5 million a year. 2.5 million USD a year, about 2 million USD a month. Last time their salary was how much? 800 a month, not 2 million. That's why Ahmad becoming a richer man. Both of them are reaching 55 old, retiring age. All the 3 children graduated from the university and work with their company. Now the children, they graduated, they work in the company. The family actually set 10% of their income to the foundation wakaf, which they use to help the poor, purchase poor people in the community. So you are rich, put aside your money for the charity. Okay? Osman, 55, both of them are retired. Both of them have no monthly income. They are retired. No income. Payment for the bungalow house, cars, expensive car, credit card, they still have to pay for the loan. They have to utilize their saving and depleting and so on. The working children are not contributing, the family are not enjoying their luxury life anymore. The children work, they say, why should I give to my parents? Because because my parents never give to my grandparents. You see? Next slide, please. So from day one to the family do not forget their parents. They pay zakat, wakaf. They never forget to thank Allah. They perform their hajj. The whole family pray for Jama'ah. They are enjoying their life now. This is the life of a rich dad and a rich family. The poor dad can't spend money for zakat charity because they don't have any more income. Okay, they become poor dad in this world, and poor dad in akhirat. You know? Yeah. And this is the life of a poor dad. Next. What did the rich dad do? Rich dad started with a halal donut, a single. They said donut like the Ramli was selling burger. Okay. From this donut, they generated 2.5 million a year. Next. He created a strong brand like all the others. You can see in the note I passed to you. Next. Now, they have a product, they call it Ahmad Donuts. Fresh, halal, and made with love. So, this is the donut produced by Ahmad, a rich dad. Okay? Just similar to the model of Ramli. Okay, next. Now, Ahmad, rich dad and family, so they have written a book, a complete guide to become a rich in this world and prepare for a better life in the hereafter. So, you can, these are the 3 children, wife, and you can buy this book from me. I am the one who write the book, not him. Okay, it's not written by Ahmad. This is AI written the book. Okay. Okay. Next slide. Okay, Ahmad formed a foundation. Okay, scholarship for the building madrasah, religious school, infaq for monthly for the poor, promote the young leaders training and so on. Next slide. No, that is the story of a poor dad and rich dad. How many of you want to become a handsome poor dad? You work with $2,000 a month. You spend on the car. You spend on the house. You spend on an expensive shirt, expensive trousers. You spend expensive handphone. Everything on loan. You use your credit card. And so you never have money for saving at all. So a poor dad normally will not spend all his money. He put aside the money for saving and so on. He never forget his mother, whose poor mother in the village. So this is what the life of poor dad is. Okay, next. Okay, inshallah, I hope all of you will become the future leaders in your community, in the world. Okay? For the Ummah. I don't give talk in Malaysia only. I give talk to you in Cambodia. At the end of the month, I'll be going to Philippines. Last month, I was in Bangkok. So this is our life. Every month, we travel to meet the people. I meet the poor people from Myanmar in Bangkok. I met the poor people from Myanmar, came to Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai. The Thai people in southern Thailand. So this one way to sell your ideas. Okay? Inshallah, we pray for you. And so I'll open this for Mr. Nimara. So you can create a discussion. You can ask them to share something.
បន្ទាប់ពីជួបដាតុ1ម៉ោងជាងពេញដល់វែងអនឡាញ1ម៉ោងពេញហ៎1ម៉ោងពេញរៀនបានអីខ្លះមិញហ្នឹង sounds ខ្ញុំមានអារម្មណ៍ថាគ្នាយើងដូចអត់អានសភៅអានអត់ច្រើននេះគាត់លើកភៅនេះមកខ្ញុំភៅនេះខ្ញុំស្ដាប់ចប់6ដង audiobook ស្ដាប់ចប់6ដងខ្ញុំអានចប់3ដងហើយ version របស់គាត់ខ្ញុំមានគ្រប់ក្បាល version របស់ Robert Kiyosaki គាត់សរសេរតាំងពីជាមួយ Donald Trump មួយអីផ្សេងហោះហែខ្ញុំមានគ្រប់ version ទាំងអស់ជា e-book ហើយអូយបុកក៏ខ្ញុំមានច្រើនដែរពេលខ្ញុំជិះម៉ូតូពេលខ្ញុំជិះម៉ូតូជិះកង់រត់ហាត់ប្រាណខ្ញុំស្ដាប់ដោតកាសនេះកាសដោតរត់ស្ដាប់ហាត់ប្រាណស្ដាប់ព្រោះហេតុអីបកើនចំណេះឲ្យយើងដឹងពីតាក់ទិចហើយក្នុងនេះគាត់បង្ហាញពី Richard ពួកដែរហ្នឹងគឺចង់និយាយពីរបៀប model finance របស់យើងតើយើងមាន financial model របស់យើងវាមិនធ្វើម៉េចដែលយើងអាចរៀបចំឲ្យជីវិតយើងអាចឡើងទៅមកកម្រិតទៀតទៅដល់ថ្ងៃមុខមិនលំបាកដែលពាក្យស្លោកខ្មែរថាម៉េចពាក្យស្លោកខ្មែរថាម៉េចនឿយមុនសំណុកក្រោយអញ្ចឹងពីក្មេងនឿយឲ្យខ្លាំងទៅកុំតនេនឿយឲ្យខ្លាំងប៉ុន្តែកុំនឿយមួយonline game ណានឿយមួយការអានសភៅនឿយមួយការស្ដាប់នឿយមួយការវាយដំខ្លួនឯងឲ្យមានវិន័យមានទម្លាប់ល្អមនុស្សដែលមានវិន័យមនុស្សនឹងមិនដែលបរាជ័យក្នុងជីវិតទេពាក្យមួយនេះមនុស្សដែលមានវិន័យមនុស្សមិនចេះបរាជ័យក្នុងជីវិតប៉ុន្តែមនុស្សដែលអត់មានវិន័យទៅនរណាក៏អត់ដែលចេះជោគជ័យក្នុងជីវិតដែរបានមកដូចភ្លើងអញ្ចឹងដូចភ្លើងច្បាំងអញ្ចឹងឆេះបន្តិចក៏លុតទៅវិញវិធីសាស្ត្រអីដែលអាចឲ្យយើងបង្កើតវិន័យបានបង្កើតទម្លាប់បានវិធីសាស្ត្រអីមកមិនគាត់ចែកម្លែកច្រើនឥឡូវខ្ញុំ share ហ្នឹងតិចវិធីសាស្ត្រអីដែលអាចឲ្យយើងបង្កើតវិន័យហើយនឹងទម្លាប់បានចុះមិនចឹងធ្វើដដែលឲ្យបានពី21ថ្ងៃទៅធ្វើដដែលចាប់ពី21ថ្ងៃឡើងទៅអត់ឈប់ទេណាមានតែធ្វើដល់បាន10ថ្ងៃសម្រាប់មួយថ្ងៃរាប់ពី1មកវិញធ្វើដល់20ថ្ងៃអត់បាន21អត់បានធ្វើអញ្ចឹងរាប់ពី1មកវិញអញ្ចឹងធ្វើម៉េចបង្កើតអាសកម្មភាពអាការអនុវត្តអាការធ្វើរបស់យើងដដែលឲ្យបាន21ថ្ងៃជាប់គ្នាពេលហ្នឹងវានឹងឲ្យយើងវានឹងដាស់ឲ្យយើងធ្វើរឿងនឹងជាប្រចាំបើអត់ទេអត់បានធ្វើជាប្រចាំទេការអានសភៅដូចគ្នាអ្នកណាថាអានសភៅមានបែកផងខ្ញុំចេះអក្សរចេះអីយកសភៅមកអានបាន sorry ហើយសាកមើលនោះគ្នាបើអត់ធ្វើវាឲ្យជាប់លាប់ម៉ោងដដែលក្នុង21ថ្ងៃអត់រាប់ថ្ងៃសាំងថ្ងៃអាទិត្យទេណាថ្ងៃណាក៏រាប់ដែរតិចយើងថាអត់ទេធ្វើតែច័ន្ទសុក្រសៅរ៍អាទិត្យអត់រាប់អត់ទេថ្ងៃណាក៏រាប់ដែរអាហ្នឹងបានវាបង្កើតជាទម្លាប់របស់យើងបានហើយអាហ្នឹងដែលយើងអាចបង្កើតវាមកជាវិន័យមនុស្សដែលមានវិន័យជាមនុស្សដែលជោគជ័យគ្រប់រឿងទាំងអស់នៅពេលដែលយើងមានវិន័យនៅក្នុងការរៀនយើងទៅកន្លែងការងារគេក៏មានវិន័យនៅពេលដែលយើងមានវិន័យនៅក្នុងការនិយាយស្ដីយើងឈ្នះគ្រប់រឿងទាំងអស់ពីព្រោះភាពជោគជ័យរបស់មនុស្សកើតចេញពីការដឹងហើយនឹងឆ្លើយតបត្រឹមត្រូវល្អតែគាត់និយាយមកមិញខ្ញុំគិតថាគ្នាយើងយល់អស់ហើយវាអត់មានរឿងអីក្រៅពីជីវិតរស់នៅប្រចាំថ្ងៃរបស់យើងនិងអ្វីដែលយើងត្រូវធ្វើទេតែរឿងទី1មានថាយើងសម្លៀងខ្លួនឯងទៅណាសម្លៀងខ្លួនឯងណាសម្លៀងខ្លួនឯងជាប្រចាំកុំឈប់ឲ្យសោះពេលណាដែលយើងឈប់យើងរិលពេលណាដែលយើងឈប់យើងអត់ប្រយោជន៍អញ្ចឹងចាប់ពីពេលនេះទៅមើលខ្លួនឯងមកវិញផុតវគ្គនេះទៅអ្នកដែលអត់ទម្លាប់អានយកសភៅទៅអានឡើងវិញហើយកុំអានតែសភៅដែលយើងរៀនសភៅអីក៏អានដែរខ្ញុំលើកឧទាហរណ៍ពីកូនជនជាតិអង់គ្លេសដែលខ្ញុំទៅមើលគាត់ជាមិត្តភក្តិផប៉ាខ្ញុំហើយគាត់ដល់ anniversary របស់គាត់ណាដល់ anniversary របស់គាត់ហើយគាត់អញ្ជើញប៉ាខ្ញុំឲ្យទៅជួយមើលកូនតែប៉ាខ្ញុំគាត់រវល់គាត់ថាឲ្យខ្ញុំទៅជួយមើលខ្ញុំមើល3នាក់7ឆ្នាំ5ឆ្នាំហើយ3ឆ្នាំលេងក៏មានរបៀបធ្វើអីក៏មានរបៀបដែរដល់ម៉ោងវាមួយទឹកមិនបាច់ចាំខ្ញុំប្រាប់ទេប្រួយទៅមួយទឹកហើយអស់លេងមកដល់ស្លៀកពាក់ស្អាតហើយធ្វើអីទាញសភៅម្នាក់មួយក្បាលទៅកន្លែងដេកអាធំទាញប្រហែលជា3ទៅ6ទំព័រកម្រាស់របស់វាអាក្មេងជាងគេសភៅតុក្កតាប្រហែលជា50-60ទំព័រតែខ្ញុំសួរអាធំដោយសារអាធំនិយាយគ្នាបានអាធំវាថាវាអានសភៅចប់150ក្បាលហើយពណ៌ប៉ុន្មានទៅ average 150អាខ្ពស់បំផុតដល់6ទំព័រពេលនេះខ្ញុំភ្ញាក់ព្រឹតខ្ញុំថាចុងអញមកដល់ពេលនេះហើយអានសភៅតិចជាអាក្មេងនេះផងវាមិនអានសភៅកន្លែងវារៀនទេវាអានសភៅក្នុងបណ្ណាល័យដែលពុកម្ដាយវាទិញរៀបឲ្យសភៅវារៀនវាអត់ខ្វល់ទេវាអានចាប់អស់ហើយអញ្ចឹងអាសភៅក្នុងបណ្ណាល័យនោះវាយកអានរាល់ថ្ងៃតែពេលខ្ញុំមើលមកវិញថាចុងអញគួរតែចាប់ផ្ដើមអានទេពេលហ្នឹងគឺនៅឆ្នាំ2007ដែលខ្ញុំទៅមើលកូនអស់ហ្នឹងឆ្នាំ2007ឥឡូវនេះវារៀនចប់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យអស់ហើយអាខ្លះការមានកូនហើយទៀតអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងហ្នឹងគេបង្កើតទម្លាប់កូនគេអញ្ចឹងយើងខ្លួនឯងចាប់ផ្ដើមកែទម្លាប់ខ្លួនឯងទៅ កុំឲ្យពុកម្ដាយយើងដែលចាស់ដូចតតគាត់លើកឡើងមិញបាក់ចិត្តដោយសារយើងទៀតប្រឹងប្រែងទៅលុតដំទៅល្ងុយមិនក៏ដោយពេលមកបើកឲ្យខ្លាំងខ្ញុំក៏លុយដូចគ្នាដែរព្រោះម្សិលមិញពេញមួយថ្ងៃទៅដល់ផ្ទះខ្ញុំអង្គុយធ្វើអីបន្តទៀតព្រោះញាសាដែលខ្ញុំត្រូវកែឲ្យសិស្ស7ថ្នាក់អង្គុយរៀបចំញាសាបានប្រាប់មកអង្គុយកែវិញអញ្ចឹងវាការងារច្រើនដែរយកមិនអង្គុយយូររៀងល្វើយដែរប៉ុន្តែដល់ពេលដែលខ្ញុំមកទម្លាប់ខ្ញុំមួយទៅល្ងុយយ៉ាងណាក៏ដោយខ្ញុំភ្នែកកុំខ្វល់អាមិនដាច់ខ្យល់ទេបើកឲ្យធំស្ដាប់ឲ្យបានច្រើនជំនះវាបានយើងឈ្នះអូខេអញ្ចឹងដល់ពេលភាសាពីអ្វីដែលគាត់ប្រាប់យើងហ្នឹងចែកម្លែកយើងមិញហ្នឹងយកกระดาษមកស្លឹកដកមកប្រយោគនោះกระดาษរាមយកกระดาษមកស្លឹកចែកឲ្យគាត់ម្នាក់មួយទៅនេះกระดาษបាច់ខ្វះទេអត់មានខ្វះกระดาษទេกระดาษច្រើនណាស់ឥឡូវយើងធ្វើតែ5នាទីបានទេណា5នាទីបានទេដើម្បីយើងឆាប់ចប់ទៅញ៉ាំអីហ្នឹងហើយអត់តន់ហើយផងអេសរសេរហើយទៅចាំខ្ញុំហៅឡើងមកនិយាយម្នាក់ពីរនាក់ដើម្បីឲ្យគាត់មានមោទនភាពដែរគាត់ខំចែកលេខមានអ្នកចេះអូខេតាចឹងសំណួររឿងតែមួយទេត្រូវធ្វើចង់ធ្វើអីចង់បង្កើតអាជីវកម្មអីតែសេវាមកធ្វើនៅពេលណាចាប់ផ្ដើមដោយរបៀបម៉េចអាជីវកម្មមិនបាក់អីគ្រាន់តែ concept ថា idea គ្រាន់តែជាគំនិតទេបង្កើតជាគំនិតមកខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើអាជីវកម្មនេះព្រោះអ្វីដែលគាត់ចង់មើលគឺតាក់ទាញភ្ញៀវទេសចរមកស្រុកខ្មែរដែលគ្រប់គ្រងវិស័យទេសចរបែបហាឡាល់នៅស្រុកខ្មែរនៅពេលដែលភ្ញៀវទេសចរមកមានហាឡាល់ពួកគាត់មកច្រើនហើយនៅពេលដែលពួកគាត់មកច្រើនអ្នកណាបានផលប្រយោជន៍ច្រើនជាងគេអ្នកអង្គុយទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងបានផលប្រយោជន៍ច្រើនជាងគេព្រោះយើងអាចរៀបចំយើងអាច provide ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងបានទាំងសេវាកម្មទាំង product អូខេអញ្ចឹងបង្កើតជាគំនិតមួយមកហើយដាក់មកនៅពេលណាធ្វើវានៅពេលណាចាប់ផ្ដើមដោយរបៀបម៉េចតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងតិចមកវាគ្រាន់តែជា idea flow គ្រាន់តែជាលំហូរគំនិតដែលយើងសរសេរនៅក្នុងกระดาษបន្ទាប់ពីយើងស្ដាប់គាត់ហើយមើលគំរូដែលអ្នកដែលគាត់បង្ហាញឲ្យយើងមើលឃើញនៅលើហ្នឹងយកគំរូទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងដាក់ជារបស់យើងវិញបច្ចេករបស់ខ្ញុំចែកគម្រោងរបស់ខ្ញុំចែកខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើចេះប៉ុណ្ណឹងចប់អូខេឥឡូវកុំឲ្យយឺតពេកថា15នាទីយូរលឿនពេកឥឡូវ10នាទីណា10នាទីទៅចាប់ក្រុមមកតុក3នាក់នេះ3នាក់និយាយគ្នាមកឡើងមកម្នាក់មកឲ្យគាត់មានទឹកមាត់តិចយកកំណត់ business មួយដាក់មកអត់អីទេព្រោះគាត់ឲ្យយើង place វាចូលមកលំហូរគេមានហើយអស់ហើយគាត់បំលែងវាជារបស់យើងមកអ្នកណាខ្វះกระดาษនេះមកយកពីកាយមกระดาษមានថែមទៀតខ្មែរដែរយើងសេះខ្មែរដែរព្រោះយើងបាននិយាយយើងចង់និយាយបើយើងតែអង្គនិយាយតែនិយាយតែគេអីក៏បានដែរ យើងតាមរត់ទៅហើយគឺខ្ញុំមកឲ្យមានកម្លាំងកាមេរ៉ាយកមកជាតិមើល
យើងមកយើងសម្រាប់មក12ជាងនេះយើងសម្រាប់ហូបបាយអីហើយម៉ោង1កន្លះយើងចូលមកវិញនៅក្នុងផ្ទះនេះដល់ម៉ោងនេះទៅដល់បន្ទប់នេះដដែលដល់ម៉ោងនេះទៅម៉ោង1កន្លះយើងជួយជួយចឹងចាំទៅគង់គេដល់ហើយមិនណាស់នេះដល់ដដែលតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងដែរអូខេដល់ហើយយើងគ្នាចា
Okay, break. We conduct the workshop. Okay, I finish. So thank you very much for listening. And I'm going back to Tuesday. So the slide.
Cái nè cái to bị còn.
Việc mình khaiយើង
Ok, xuống rồi chờ bạn.
ហើយយើងបិទនៅម៉ោង4កន្លះចន្លោះហ្នឹងណាយើងមកបិទនៅសាលធំនេះដដែលចាយើងនៅទីនេះពួកយើងមិនចឹងដែរគេមកឡើងយើងនេះ
Ê,រៀបចំឲ្យខ្លួនឯងសិនចាំចេញទៅញ៉ាំអីបន្តិចទៀតតែបន្តិច ចាំហើយខ្ញុំហៅទៅញ៉ាំអីខ្ញុំទៅញ៉ាំអីជុំគ្នាខ្ញុំខែវដែរនោះហ៎អត់គាត់មិនឲ្យគាត់អស់កម្លាំងឯងធ្វើតែយកធ្វើដើម្បីចេះខ្លួនឯងញ៉ាអីអត់ចង់ចេះទេចាអើយថ្ងៃនេះគួរប្រជែងឲ្យក្រុមយើងក្រុមខ្លះផ្សេងទៀតគួរប្រជែងគ្នាเนี่ยคนข้างยืนบางพวกนี้เมื่อตรงนั้นกำลังยืนទៅរៀន business ID ហើយហីចេះច្រើនជាងគេនេះរៀន business ID 3ថ្ងៃពេញសិតតែថប់វាគ្មិនណាវាគ្មិនពពូមកចែកម្លែក business ID គាត់ទៅ business ID តាមយូរបើខាងគេមិនតន់ឲ្យនឹងខ្ញុំធ្វើមិនពីរហូតអូពីសាខានេះវាសានេះនោះគេនោះ